City.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mason Punchers Football on KNEL 95.3 FM and live streaming video at KNELradio.com or on YouTube at KNEL Sports Live. On the radio, 95.3 KNEL FM. On YouTube at KNEL Sports Live, or you can have it right there on your computer, on your device, KNELradio.com. I'm Lynn Farris, along with the voice of Mason Punchers basketball and baseball on KNEL, Jimmie Fore. Good evening, Jimmie.
Hey, good evening, Lynn. Welcome to the game. Huh?
Well, we're ready here tonight. The Brady Bulldogs.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, I got to remember where I'm at. Tonight, right here, what we are here for is the Mason Punchers taking on the Junction Eagles. Tonight, the Punchers come into tonight's game with a 2-1 record after winning over Coleman last week, big, 53-6, while the Punchers are 2-1. Junction comes into tonight's ball game at 3-0. They have won all their games. Last week, they defeated the early Longhorns, which is a real accomplishment for them. It's a 3A team. They defeated them 49-12. Took San Saba before that, 28-27 in a close one, and then defeated Goldthwaite in the opening game of the season, 40-6. So far, it's been pretty good for Junction, and we want to let you know that we really appreciate everybody being with us. And for the start of Mason Punchers live video streaming right here on KNEL, we'll be back in 2 minutes and give you a rundown of the starters and a look at tonight's game right here on KNEL.
KNEL has added a new dimension to our coverage of Football Friday night with the addition of live streaming of Mason Punchers football on the KNEL website, KNELradio.com. All the action and excitement of Mason Punchers football streamed live on KNELradio.com. Play-by-play commentary of Puncher games is simulcast on both 95.3 FM and at KNELradio.com. Bronco Sue Custom Hat Maker offers unique creations. If you're tired of mass-produced hats that lack personality, step into Bronco Sue's and experience true craftsmanship. Each Bronco Sue hat is handcrafted, ensuring a perfect fit and unmatched style. At Bronco Sue's, you're not just purchasing a hat, you're collaborating on a design that reflects your individuality. Bronco Sue Custom Hats, where quality meets authenticity and every hat tells a story.
Here at Mason Feed Store, we take pride in our community because we know that our products help this town grow and prosper in more ways than one. Whether it's providing corn, feeders, and blinds to put food on the table every hunting season, or it's supplying the best quality feed to build your herd and serve premium meat to the nation, spraying the fields that grow food for Mason and beyond, or simply making your backyard barbecue a place to create lasting memories. Come see us at the northeast corner of the square, your home at Mason Feed Store.
This broadcast is brought to you by the Bronco Sue Hat Company, your handmade hat headquarters. And by Mason Truck Accessories, bringing your custom truck to life. 9 Bar Land and Cattle, ranchers selling ranches. And of course, KNEL Sports Live.
Okay. All right, well, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lynn Farris with you from Junction, Texas, where the Junction Eagles are getting ready to take on the Mason Punchers. Punchers come into tonight's game 2-1. Jimmie, it is a big game for the Punchers last Friday night when they handled Coleman in no uncertain terms.
You know, Lynn, and the improvements that they've made from week 1 and week 2 is just phenomenal. Just to kind of go over some of the stats, and I'm going to give you year-to-date stats for Mason. They're averaging 13 first downs a game. They've carried the ball rushing 67 times for 456 yards, almost 8 yards a carry. Hunter Bradley's had 2 carries for 75 yards. Matthew King, playing running back, 12 carries for 45 yards. Osborne has had 1 reception for 35 yards and a TD. Smith, the quarterback, has carried it 22 times for 116 yards. And then Sutton Solario, 29 carries for 296 yards. He's averaging over 10 yards a carry. So Smith has thrown the ball 21 attempts. He's got 11 completions for 154 yards passing. So we're averaging, after the 3 games, we got 532 total yards rushing. Solario has been just a standout. And then defensively, their linebacking core of Osborne, Solario, and King has really started shutting the runs down.
Yep.
So looking forward to a great ball game. Now, on the other side, with Junction, I believe,
they have just a terrific lineup. They have what was described in the San Angelo newspaper as a three-headed monster almost, being in terms of describing the quarterback Chasen Doyle, the running back Corin Hoeing, and the utility athlete Aiden Caldwell, as just putting up massive numbers through the first 3 games of the season for the Eagles. And also, you have to factor in the fact that the coach for the Eagles is an accomplished fellow. He was last year's All-West Texas Coach of the Year.
Coach Freeman.
And Scott Freeman was it. So this is just lining up to be just a terrific ball game tonight between Junction and the Punchers. The Punchers are coming in high after that big win over Coleman. And coming off that before that was the win over Brady. And so, and the Wall loss the first game of the season is way in the background right now.
Lynn,
it's in the rearview mirror.
You were telling me before the game that this is the 92nd meeting between Junction and Mason. And I was talking to an old Mason friend that played back in the 60s. And he said when they played football against Junction, they played in the middle of the racetrack out there that the horses run out. So it's come a long way.
It's come a long way.
92nd meeting, Junction Eagles, Mason Punchers.
Well, this is amazing. Let's take a look at the roster for the Punchers. We'll do that coming back in 1 minute. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Every year, our Mason Punchers go the distance, and Mason Bank has been going the distance for our customers since 1904. Just ask them. We provide comprehensive banking services to multiple generations of families and friends in Mason and are set to continue for generations to come. Checking, savings, CDs, financing homes, ranches, home improvement loans, home equity, and auto loans, we're here to help. We love our Mason Punchers, and we're with them and you all the way. At Mason Bank, we're Mason proud.
Mason Punchers football right here on KNEL radio.com. That's the place to be watching us. Or you could be on YouTube. Go to KNEL Sports Live for YouTube. It's either way, whichever way you want, but you can do it on your handheld device. You can do it on your home computer at KNELradio.com. Jimmie?
Hey, just how popular that is. My sister from Chevy Chase, Maryland, just called me a while ago, and she's watching the game up there, and I have friends in Oregon. So, man, you can watch it on your phone, on your laptop, or go to YouTube and watch it live on TV. Hey, the starting roster tonight for the Punchers.
Okay.
Got number 2, Clancy Osborne. He's a running back linebacker. Cannon Jacoby, a wide receiver defensive back. Hunter Bradley, who's won our defensive player of the game 3 games in a row.
He has just been phenomenal through the first 3 games of the season.
Then his brother Fisher Bradley is a running back linebacker, plays in the safety position occasionally. Grant Nobles, a little sophomore that's come up and done big, plays quarterback and cornerback. Carlton Smith, of course, our quarterback, he plays linebacker quite a bit. Matthew King, a senior running back linebacker, runs both ways, does a heck of a job. Caleb Cody, defensive back position, he's been outstanding. Also a good wide receiver. Mitchell Underwood, senior wide receiver, defensive back. Of course, Kingston Garza, he starts and sometimes somebody else steps in there, but he's going to play most of the game at wide receiver. He's a sophomore. Sutton Solario, offensive player of the game 3 games in a row. He's averaging almost 11 yards a carry, carrying the ball. He'll be starting at running back and linebacker. And then defensive lineman of the year, Regan Evans. Oh, my goodness, this guy is a terror out there on defense. And he plays offense, too. But that's the starting lineup for the Punchers.
Punchers are going to be doing good, really good. And we want to thank some of our sponsors for Mason Punchers live video streaming here on KNEL. Broncos Sioux, our title sponsor, and you see them right there in the middle of the screen. We appreciate them, along with the score. The Commercial Bank also with us, a replay sponsor in the games that have replay, and also the postgame sponsor for us with here on our broadcast, the Commercial Bank in Mason. Cortez Welding and Fencing. Also, Cattleman's Restaurant, JK Auto Repair, Segura Construction, Laneburg Realty, Willow Creek Cafe, and some others in Mason.
You got Mason Truck Accessories, where you can get anything you want done to your truck. Mason Foam Installation, the Nobles, I thank them for doing that. Joel Swan and the Champion Ranch. Go out there in Brownwood Highway and visit them if you want to. 9 Bar Land and Cattle. God, they've been with us since I've been doing baseball.
Yep.
Mason Feed Store. Yonkers Meat and Processing. Really need to go and check that place out. Fredonia Peanut Company. And, of course, the Mason Bank. Jay Tedder tells me to tell y'all, if you need a loan, come see him. He'll loan you money.
He'll loan you money. This is, we're getting ready for it. Take a look at the starting lineup that's being listed for the Junction Eagles. Includes Caden Roberts, who's a senior wide receiver and tight end, defensive end. Chasen Doyle, the quarterback, part of that 3-man terror squad for the Eagles that have been out there this year. Chasen Doyle, one of the starters also as I said, as the quarterback. Others are Coda Bierschwal, a sophomore wide receiver. Adian Cardwell, a senior running back.
He is a tough running back. Real good athlete right
Brock Bierschwal, a junior safety and the wide receiver and center and the cornerback. Also, Bodie Bierschwal, 3 Bierschwals in the ball game tonight. Cody Bierschwal also starting. Caden Hack, a junior wide receiver. Brian Mahea, a junior center. Quade Sullivan, a junior center also. And Marco Ponce in the game for the Eagles tonight. Sergio Ocha and Brian Gonzalez. All of those part of it for tonight as we get ready for the start of the ball game, getting ready for the entrance of the 2 teams coming out of the for the Punchers. They'll be coming out of the big inflatable helmet down on the, what was that? That is the east end of the field. If I got the directions right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the east end of the field.
East end of the field. The field runs from east to west. The Punchers will be coming out on the east end to our right. Sun is directly at the end of the field as you look down the field toward the thing. It's one of those strange things where the sun may be a factor in the football game. It's not like a baseball game.
Hey, and I want to mention to everybody too that we've definitely got it in the process of live streaming the Brady Bulldogs next year.
Looking forward to it.
It's all up in the air. We want to do it. And so we've gone out and talked to a few people, and we have some real interest in doing that. So anybody out there that owns a business or just wants to be a part of the program, give Lynn a call at the radio station, or you can call me, and we'll get you hooked up so we can live stream the Brady Bulldogs next year.
Looking forward to that. This is right here on, also, as we mentioned, we're also on KNEL, 95.3 KNEL FM. And we have a great group of sponsors from the Mason area who are supporting those broadcasts on 95.3. Mason Bank is one of those. Willow Creek Cafe, 9 Bar Land and Cattle Company, Mason Building Supply and Rental. Great folks there at 254 Moody Street in Mason. Destination Ford in Brady. The Commercial Bank in Mason. Hill Country Collision Repair. Solana Motors. And Yonkers Meat and Processing are sponsors of our radio broadcast here on KNEL as well.
And I want to tip my hat to the 4 sponsors we got that we do the little ads for. Is Hook and Bee Taxidermy, Eric Buell down there, Earhart Garage right behind Dairy Queen. The First Baptist Church of Mason was real excited about getting to do that.
Right.
And then there's one more, and I can't ever remember the fourth. Hex Trading Post. Joe and Pat out there at Hex. If you need a burger, that's the place to get one if you're out in that country.
That's right. That's a great place to go. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with more right here on KNEL in 1 minute. This is KNEL. Online at KNELradio.com, live video streaming, and on the air on 95.3 KNEL FM in Brady. Back in 1 minute.
Foam Improvement, specializing in spray foam insulation, offering both the open and closed cell products. Owners Kate and Kaylee Nobles, along with their 5 proud punchers and cowgirls, pledge to provide you with quality service in a timely manner. Their team is experienced in spraying residential properties, farm and ranch structures, and new construction. Foam Improvement is located here in Mason, so give us a call at 325-805-3005. And as always, go punchers and cowgirls.
Why should you choose a local independent bank to trust with your business? Community bankers get to know you. We are a small business too, so we are nimble and responsive to you beyond just the numbers. We understand your personal needs and your unique circumstances. The Commercial Bank in Mason is that kind of bank, and we want to get to know you. It's relationship banking at its best. Stop by and meet us or give us a call and we'll come see you. The Commercial Bank, a better way to bank.
Hey, last year.
And we're back, and right here on KNELradio.com with live video streaming for the Mason Punchers. Glad to have you with us for this evening. Great, appreciate all those great sponsors who make it possible. And the Cowgirls cheerleaders performing right here before the start of the game. The teams are getting ready for the entrance. The Punchers are off the field. They're gathering in the big inflatable down there. But in the meantime, we have the cheerleaders going through some routines, and here right in front of the stands, the home stands. We're on the visitor side. Where else would we be?
Hey, that's a good spot.
That's a good spot. We got a good spot right here in the middle of the field, sitting here on the top row of the stands. As somebody used to say, right down front row.
Right down 50-yard line seats.
50-yard line front row. It's not the front row, but there are only, 10 rows here?
Yeah.
So it's going to be that way. So it's going to be good. Band's performing, getting ready for it. Here, the Puncher Band getting ready. Puncher Band will be on the field at halftime. We'll give you a look at that when all of that happens. Well, Jimmie, I think we're getting excited about this ball game because I think we're perhaps in store for something really special. The Eagles have started hot, and they went through those wins that they have. I noticed here one of the statistics, though. The Eagles have to be concerned. Mason has won the game between these two teams the last 17 times they played.
They have.
So
and,
it is.
It's
a big order for the Eagles to be able to come in here or take advantage of
it. I visited with the head coach of Junction for a little bit out there a while ago, and he told me the coaches feel real good about watching film and coming up against Mason, but he said the kids are just terrified, and that he just wishes that because they've lost so many in a row.
Oh yeah.
But this is a group of kids. I'm telling you right now, that trio in the backfield, you are definitely going to have to stop them.
That's right.
And the quarterback, Doyle, has a good arm, so you never know when he's going to throw it either. He can run or throw. So,
well, some other games going on around the area this week. Of course, tonight the Brady Bulldogs are in action. They are in Ballinger tonight. And you know what you expect when Brady and Ballinger get together. You expect a dogfight. And that's exactly what we're expecting. They're playing in Ballinger tonight. And also games around the area tonight. The Rochelle plays Lomita at home tonight. San Saba has the night off, and for their teams, and so it's good around the area.
Well, I've got some people already popping in here, Lynn.
Okay, good. And as you said, we mentioned before, the Punchers defeated Coleman last Friday night 53-6. Got out there, got on the boards early, and just really dominated that game. And so we're hoping that they'll be able to do that this year, but we'll have to wait and see because, as you said, Junction has some people, talent, they're ready to go with that. And after that,
Coach McLeod told me Tuesday the biggest improvement that he's seen with his squad is the line has just, how they dominated Brady, them big guys. And their line the other night dominated Coleman, both sides, offense and defense. So I think Junction really does have some talent, but I think when they start trying to run the ball the way they've been running it, they're going to run into a stiffer defense than they've seen.
It's going to get hard. Well, we are about 25 minutes away. I didn't realize. I think we mistakenly thought the game was going to start at 7 o'clock. It's 7:30. So, in the meantime, we'll talk football around the area. I mentioned some other games going on around the area. The Menard Yellow Jackets are taking on Bront at Bront tonight. Goldthwaite is open tonight. Eden will be playing Midland TLCA this evening. And
Where's Lone at?
Lone is at Olphin. And Olphin,
yeah.
They played them once already this year, a game that was rescheduled because the other team had dropped out. And they won. And it was their first win in 9 years.
How about that?
First win for Lone in 9 years. They came back, won the second one.
Where is Rochelle tonight?
Rochelle is at home against Lomita. And Rochelle is looking tough. They have some. You look at the statistics that the newspaper will print, and they'll have players who are getting recognized. The Rochelle Hornets have a number of them that are in that category, really getting a lot of recognition for their efforts, and so folks are expecting a lot from the Rochelle Hornets this year as they go forward in the games.
Oliver Chapman just texted me, and he's in Anchorage, Alaska. Watching this on TV.
Good for him. This is, as we said, the broadcast here on KNEL of Brady Bulldog. I have to remember where I'm at here. Mason Punchers. Yeah.
I'll elbow you the next time.
Okay. All right. Mason Punchers tonight here on KNEL, and it's great to be here with you. The fans are coming in. The Mason crowd, they pretty well got the fan stands getting full here. Hey, we want to remind you that if you're tuning us in on YouTube, to like this broadcast, subscribe, and get notified. Because if you do, then anytime that the Punchers are going to be playing and we're going to be broadcasting, you will get notified in advance of that. And speaking of getting notified in advance, every Friday, KNEL puts out a special edition of our KNELradio.com newsletter. And that newsletter reminds you of the football games going on that we're broadcasting for the week. Today, for example, it was a reminder of the Mason Punchers and the Junction Eagles, both on 95.3 KNEL FM and on line at KNELradio.com. Also reminding you of the Brady Bulldogs. Got it right that time. Brady Bulldogs.
There you go.
And playing Ballinger Bearcats tonight in Ballinger. And that tell you who they are. It also tells you who all the great sponsors are for these games, both on video, on the live streaming, and the broadcast on the air. We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we will continue our countdown to the start of our ball game tonight with the Mason Punchers and the Junction Eagles. Back in 2 minutes.
We love our punchers here at Willow Creek.
We even have our puncher menu items like our puncher taco, boy ground, and the puncher burger and puncher pies.
And if you're looking for some good home cooking, come to Willow Creek before and after the games. And don't forget,
I know you're about to mention the tree that you decorated.
That was my line, Chase.
I knew you were going to talk about your decorations.
Well, I do still own the place.
There she goes again. ONG.
Willow Creek and the Mason Punchers. It's a tradition.
For over 40 years, Fredonia Peanut Company and Hill Country Grains has been supporting the farm and ranching community, built on principles of hard work, superior products, and great customer service. Our customers are the most important part of our business, and we want to thank you for supporting us all these years, and we hope that the best in the business will continue to work for you.
Are you hungry? Yonker Brothers Meat Market and Processing is a place for breakfast and lunch. We serve up great sandwiches, wraps, and salads made to order. We offer a delicious selection of fresh meats and cheeses. And don't forget the ready-to-go rotisserie chicken. Order in-store or online at yonkermeatprocessing.com. We also offer wild game processing with domestic processing coming soon at our new facility. Give us a call at 325-294-4844 for any questions. I bet you're hungry now.
When you're looking for professional, dependable construction services, Segura Construction is your answer. From sleek, modern homes to rustic country cottages, we deliver top quality work and customer satisfaction. Need a barn or a ranch road built? How about high and low fencing in almost any terrain? Segura Construction has you covered. For all of your construction needs, call Segura Construction today at 325-347-7145. Build with confidence. Build with Segura.
Laneburg Realty is a longtime sponsor of Mason Puncher football coverage. As third-generation punchers and realtors, we bring experience, preparation, and commitment when serving our clients. Representing farm and ranch, residential, commercial, and recreational property. Whether you're buying or selling, contact us for your property playbook at 325-347-5360 or online at laneburgrealty.com. Laneburg Realty, choice of the Hill Country since 1975.
And we're back here getting ready for the ninth ball game. The Mason Punchers, the Junction Eagles here tonight. As we've said, the Junction Eagles come into tonight's ball game 3-0. They've won all their games so far. The Punchers are at 2-0, coming off two really nice wins, one over Brady and then over Coleman last weekend. The Junction Eagles have they come off a big win for them over Early, where they defeated Early 49-12. Early is a 3A team, Junction's 2A, and so anytime a 2A team goes in and takes out a 3A team, everybody,
that's a good team too.
It's a good team, and Early is a good team. That's right. San Saba, which typically is will come at you. They defeated San Saba 28-27, and they defeated Goldthwaite, which are two usually quality teams. San Saba and Goldthwaite defeated Goldthwaite 40-6, and so that's where it stands. Well, we're getting closer and closer. The sun's going down, and finally, is it behind the big hill there on the west end of one of the big many mountains here in Junction, and not as bright. It's getting darker and cooler. That's the other half. And so our forecast for the weekend, we're looking for the prospect of warm temperatures today and tomorrow, and then getting cooler Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Maybe even
into
a chance of rain.
Chance of rain, about a 20% chance of rain starting Sunday night through Tuesday.
Well, they're playing the Mason Puncher fight song. You're supposed to wiggle your right index finger.
Wiggle your right index finger.
That's just the spirit stick, I guess.
Yeah, I think
so.
so.
I wanted to remind everybody there's a lot of things going on this week in Brady, right?
Well, it's next weekend. Next weekend, the 28th. There's stuff, a lot of things going on this week. One of the things happening this weekend is the Pontotoc Volunteer Fire Department having their annual fish fry and fundraiser. Bodie Barker is going to be entertaining out there on Saturday night, so that is happening this weekend.
Hey, and then October the 5th is the Hex Volunteer Fire Department,
That's right.
And they got a goat roping going on. They got all things going on, and I just want to tell everybody they're raffling off a bunch of rifles and guns.
Yeah.
They're $1 a ticket, and if you go to the Hex Trading Post, they have all the tickets there, and then of course, people run around selling them. But good things given away out there.
Well, also then we're talking about things coming up next week on the 28th. A number of things around the area will include the Old Yeller Days is on Saturday the 28th. Kicks off 9 o'clock there in the morning, and is always a great event. Old Yeller Days is going to be there. They're going to be a number of things related to that. Starts about 9 o'clock, runs until about 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So Old Yeller Days coming up on Saturday the 28th at the Heritage Park. And then all of that, remembrance. The best part of that is always the Travis and Old Yeller Lookalike contest for the kids. They really do a good job of that. Also, on Saturday in Mason, that same day, the Mason County Cancer Board will be holding their annual poker tournament out at Fort Mason Park in the Civics Center out there. And so that's an opportunity. I think that starts at noon on Saturday.
And that's been running for a few years, and it's a big dollar game.
Yeah, big dollar games. They do a great job with that. Raise a lot of money with that. So that's two things happening this weekend, or next weekend, on the weekend of the 28th. Also going on that weekend will be the Eden Fall Fest, an annual event there in Eden, 47th annual Eden Fall Fest on Saturday. And it will have throughout the day there in the park downtown Eden, plus wrap up with a dance out at the Pfluger Park.
Yeah.
Pfluger Park?
Isn't it? Yeah.
No, I think it's a different name. It's not Pfluger Park, but it's out at the park.
Okay.
Out there.
You know what I just saw?
What?
A lady just sat down right in front of us with a baby kangaroo.
A baby kangaroo?
A baby kangaroo in her arms right here in
Real
Junction.
kangaroo?
Real kangaroo right here in Junction, Texas.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
Just top of the head right here, but I just saw a baby kangaroo.
All right.
And he's nodding his head, our cameraman.
A baby kangaroo.
I didn't know what that was.
Okay.
Hey, what about what's this Trump train thing?
Oh, Trump train.
Yeah,
that's also happening on the 28th. And that's the Republicans in McCulloch County are putting together what they call a Trump train, and that going from Richards Park, making trips out to Voca, Rochelle, Brady Lake, some other areas around town. And basically they're raising spirits, raising some money, getting people all geared up to go do block-to-block calling for encouraging people to go vote. And of course,
there you go.
They want them to vote a certain way, but the idea still is to vote. By the way, a reminder that if you want to vote in the November 5th election, you got to be registered. And the final day to get registered to vote is
coming up quick.
October 7th.
Yeah.
Monday, the October 7th, is the final day to get there. Well, I thought we were about ready for the the Punchers to make their appearance on the field, but not yet.
Well, I don't even know what time it is. I guess I could look and see.
We got 13 minutes to go. The Junction Eagles now have their inflatable alleyway for the teams to come out. The Junction Eagles, their big one is an eagle.
Big eagle.
Big eagle with, sort of looks like a boxer. Well, the Punchers, of course, have the helmet. And the Puncher's helmet with the big M's on the back
something,
of it.
And this is just kind of trivia. I remember, like, back in high school, Henry Ledesma would draw this big bulldog on all this paper they glued together, and he was a super artist.
Yeah.
But, they run through the paper.
Yeah, it broke through the paper. That sort of.
I guess maybe they got tired of having to clean up the mess, so now they do inflatables. Huh?
Yeah, do inflatable. It's a little big. They're in there, bursting out of the inflatable. Smoke.
Yes.
Smoke as well coming out of there and getting ready for that. Well, as we said, we're about 12 minutes now before the start of our ball game. We'll be going through the introduction of the players as we come on out again tonight. Once again, why don't you run through the starters for the Punchers tonight?
Yeah, for the Punchers, starting at quarterback, of course, is Smith, Carlton Smith. Clancy Osborne, 190-pound running back linebacker that's a sprinter.
Boy,
was on that 200-meter relay thing there at State that he can run. Cannon Jacoby, Hunter Bradley, of course, Fisher Bradley, his brother, Grant Nobles, a sophomore that stepped up, Matthew King, a running back, he's a senior, plays linebacker, Caleb Cody, wide receiver, defensive back, Mitchell Underwood, doing a good job. Mitchell's on a lot of tackles. Kingston Garza, Sutton Solario, who's has won our offensive player of the game 3 games in a row, and Regan Evans. I do want to mention that KNEL decided this year when we started this live streaming that we're going to vote on an offensive and a defensive player of the game.
Yeah, we're going to select.
And we're going to select them.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the year, you're going to present at their sports banquet, or someone from KNEL will, plaques to the offensive, defensive player of the year. That's the plan.
And we're looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun throughout the season to do this. Got some great folks really going after it early. Want to also, a couple of things to remind you about. One of them is that for people who are really into high school football, and on their way home tonight from the ball game, tune in, KNEL 95.3. We're carrying this year, starting this year, the West Texas Friday Night Football Scoreboard Show. And we are very, very happy to be able to do that and go for that. So you tune
I think
in.
that runs from 10 to 12.
Runs from 10 to 12. Originates out of Floydada, among other places, which is out close to Lubbock. And so out there, but all across West Texas, high school football scores, and they pack a ton of them into the 2-hour stretch. It is remarkable what they're able to do in that 2 hours with scores. People call in, folks like you and Rudy Rule from KNEL FM. Call in, give a recap of the games that are then part of the Friday night football. And so when you're out and about in your car, tuning in, we've got it on 95.3 KNEL FM.
And every team that's playing just about,
all out
they
here
get
in
a
West
report
Texas.
on their score where you get to hear about who did what.
Yeah, we're happy with that out here in West Texas. Then the other part of that, which I was going to mention, is that on our website at KNELradio.com, there all the time is we have a new streamer at the bottom of the screen that has the schedule for our area teams for coming up in the future from now through the rest of the season. And there's another streamer that has current scores, the scores from this week's games and last week's game. So you got two streamers on the bottom of the page at KNELradio.com. Scores for our area teams and also the schedules for area teams if you want to check on that. And we're really, really excited about that. Punchers are coming out onto the field, getting ready, getting in front of the puncher
helmet,
the big inflatable.
Hey, we should inform everybody, if you hear a little bit more noise than normal and everything, we're having to sit in the stands here amongst the puncher fans.
Yeah, well.
And they're going to get excited.
They're going to get excited. Yeah, that's true. And got a really good crowd here from Mason tonight for this ball game. The punchers assembling up just to the side of the puncher inflatable.
I don't know what you call them. Just an inflatable puncher
big
hat.
Inflatable, yeah. And then over on the other side, Junction Eagles getting ready. They've got a sign as well as the thing, and it says "Black Out the Punchers."
Whoa.
Of course, the team color for Junction is black, and so we would expect
like Brady, black and gold.
Yeah, black and gold, and the punchers tonight are in their road uniform, all white jersey, white pants, white helmet, of course, and while the Junction Eagles are in black with white letters, white helmets, gold letters, I guess would be more correct. Gold letters for them, and getting ready for the game. We're about there.
Yeah, I want to remind everybody, this is the 92nd meeting between Junction and Mason. This will be the 92nd ball game that they play.
Time that they've played each other.
Yeah.
Just amazing. Of course, right here, the natural rivalry goes on, been going on for years. And so we're about ready for it. The punchers are, as I said, getting ready for the start of tonight's ball game with the Mason Punchers.
I think the key to this game is whoever gets the first possession. Against Coleman the other night, the first 5 times we touched the football, we scored touchdowns. Here come the Eagles out there.
The Eagles come out on the field, and black and gold, as we said, black uniforms, black jersey plants, gold letters and striping, and gold letters on the white helmets. As they get ready for it, they're getting ready getting excited.
Yep.
Ready for the start of tonight's ball game here on KNEL. And
now there looks like there's a big sign that the punchers are going to run through too.
Yeah. Oh, it does, doesn't it?
So maybe we're bringing it back.
Well, maybe we are. It's going to be interesting with that. We again appreciate all the folks who are sponsoring our broadcast here on KNEL of live video streaming of the punchers, where you can get them on the KNELradio.com or on YouTube at KNEL Sports Live, and getting ready for it. Punchers getting all in position down there and ready for it. We appreciate the sponsors who helped make all this possible. Of course, we appreciate the title sponsor for our broadcast, Broncos Sue's Hat Company there in Mason. Also the sponsor of our replays, instant replays in those games that have them. And our home games will have the instant replay for the rest of the season. And post-game sponsors, the Commercial Bank, Cortez Welding and Fencing, Cattleman's Restaurant, both of those in Brady, JK Auto Repair, Segura Construction, Laneburg Realty, also Willow Creek Cafe, and also some other teams. We're getting ready for it. The Punchers are going inside, so we're just right close to it. Other sponsors we appreciate: Mason Foam Insulation, Mason Truck Accessories, Champion Ranch, 9 Bar Land and Cattle Company, Mason Feed Store, Yonkers Meat and Processing, Fredonia Peanut Company, and Mason Bank. Boot the Eagles is the line for tonight. Boot the Eagles with a puncher kicking
Eagle flying through the air.
Here come the Punchers. On to the field, the flag goes, and there the Punchers are ready for tonight's ball game with the Junction Eagles. 92nd meeting of these two teams here tonight, and we are happy to be here with KNEL. I'm Lynn Farris. He is
Jimmie Fore,
and we are glad to be here with you. We're glad Sergio is here manning the controls for our live video, and over here working also a part of the broadcast is a young man. Cooper Ratliff is here tonight as our cameraman, and we appreciate him. Cooper is one of 4 people who are young men from Mason High School who are helping us out. Cooper Ratliff, Kelton Jordan, Ray Rowe, and Russell Watson. We're going to be pausing for the
coin flip.
The captains going to the center of the field. The captains are...
Captains for Punchers is number 50, and that's Chance Reed. Number 3, Cannon Jacoby. Number 5 is Case Weber, and number 75, John Preston Parrish.
And get the coin flip at the center of the field, see who's going to get the kickoff.
Something that Coach McLeod does is he'll have different captains just about at every game. So he lets them all participate in it.
Get a chance to do that. So we're looking for it. And the see 4 young men out there from Junction. The coin flip, there we go. It's on the...
looks like Junction won the toss. And so we'll see. Looks like Junction won the toss.
So Junction will receive. And Junction will defend the goal to our right. They will start off, get the ball, and be going from right to left in the ball game. We're going to take a 1-minute break for the national anthem and the prayer. We'll be back in 1 minute with more Mason Punchers football.
Looking for reliable fencing and welding that stands the test of time? Look no further than Cortez Fencing and Welding. We're your trusted Stay Tough and Preferred dealer, offering the strongest, most durable fencing and welding solutions around. From livestock fencing to custom welding projects, our expert team delivers quality and craftsmanship that's second to none. Protect your property with the best in the business. Cortez Fencing and Welding, your trusted partner for all your fencing and welding needs, where strength meets reliability.
9 Bar Land and Cattle is a proud supporter of Mason Punchers Sports. Whether you're buying or selling a working ranch, hunting destination, or your dream home in the Texas Hill Country, let 9 Bar be your winning team. Check out our quality listings at WeSellRanchland.com. It's a great day at 9 Bar, and as Lee Graham said, it's a great day to be a puncher.
Bronco Sue Custom Hat Maker offers unique creations. If you're tired of mass-produced hats that lack personality, step into Bronco Sue's and experience true craftsmanship. Each Bronco Sue hat is handcrafted, ensuring a perfect fit and unmatched style. At Bronco Sue's, you're not just purchasing a hat, you're collaborating on a design that reflects your individuality. Bronco Sue Custom Hats, where quality meets authenticity and every hat tells a story.
There we go. We are ready to go with this ball game. The Mason Punchers will kick off to the Junction Eagles to start the ball game. And the Eagles are going to go out there, spread out across the field, get ready for the ball game to get started. Mason Punchers football right here on 95.3 KNEL FM, online, KNELradio.com, and live video at KNELradio.com. Also live video available on YouTube. And look for KNEL Live Sports, and you'll be able to look for it live. Now, if you want to put it on your, cast it onto your big home screen TV, you go to YouTube and then go to KNEL Sports Live. That's the way it works. Yeah. So,
like, subscribe, and get notified.
And get notified.
Beep you right before the game comes on.
All right, the Punchers are going to kick off.
Weber is kicking it. I thought it should have been Cannon Jacoby, but sometimes Weber kicks too. No, that was Fisher Bradley kicked off.
And the Puncher player, Junction has the ball coming down the sidelines, goes out of bounds. Finally, right there, young man number 4, and that was Caden Roberts, a senior wide receiver and tight end. He took the reception on the left side of the field, came on over to the left side, and it was going down the field and stepped out of bounds right at the, 46-yard line.
Yeah, Mitchell Underwood and Hunter Bradley, I think there was a flag on the play, or either he stepped out of bounds up here a little.
Well, they're going to mark it there at the 45-yard line.
At the 45. Junction taking over.
1st and 10 at the 45. The quarterback is Chasen Doyle in the back. And he gets the ball, hands it off to number 11, Adrian Cardwell, one of the other 2 big runners for them. He takes it, goes into the line of scrimmage, doesn't get anywhere.
Sutton
gets stopped right there on the 45.
Solario and Matthew King hit him right at the line, and it was no gain there.
2nd and 10 at their own 45 for the Junction Eagles. Eagles come back to break the huddle, come to the line. Quarterback Doyle, Cardwell back there with him. And 2 backs split out left. He's backing up. Here goes pass across. Good. Received at the Punchers' 45-yard line, and that was Caden Roberts, senior wide receiver and tight end, who took that.
Mitchell Underwood made the stop, but it was a gain of about 15 yards.
So it's a first and 10 for Junction from the Punchers' 45-yard line. Again, Doyle in the background. Hands it off to Cardwell. Cardwell goes into the line. He's going to get what looks like about 3, maybe 4 yards out of that. See where they mark it. They're going to mark it. And it's going to be
almost 5 yards.
2nd down and just about 5.5 yards.
He was brought down by Evans and again Solario on the stop. Cardwell, look how big this boy is.
Boy, Cardwell's
big running back.
Big back. Cardwell goes right this time. The quarterback Doyle back there takes the ball, hands it over to Honing. That's the other part of their big trio from back there. He picks up, he moves the ball back to, I don't think he really got anything out of that.
Grant Nobles and that was Cannon Jacoby on the stop there. Looked like he picked up about 3. It's going to be 3rd and 3 to go. 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, long one.
3rd and 1.
Short 2, however you want to put it. Junction comes out one more time. Doyle in the backfield. takes it, hands it over, and the runner comes up the middle, and he is nailed.
Matthew King hit him, but he went forward for the first down.
And I'm not sure who that was. Don't think I have his number.
That was,
I do.
Hoey.
Cleve Levine, a fullback, made that.
Man, Matthew King just really popped him, but he bounced off of that, and then he was brought down by number 12, Caleb Cohen.
Got the first down.
Junction's moving the ball.
Yeah, first down and 10 for the Junction at the Punchers 33-yard line. Back with it, long pass, downfield, left side. The receiver is there with the ball and can't get the reception.
That was Bradley.
Caden Roberts, the senior wide receiver, long down at the goal line, but
and he pushed off real bad before he went to catch the ball. I thought they'd call offensive interference. They didn't. But, Bradley was there. He had a chance to pick it off.
Yeah. So Bradley was there, broke that one up, and that brings up 2nd and 10. But there was a nice pass on the money from the quarterback, Doyle. Doyle gets the ball, hands it, keeps it, going to pass again. Goes down the field.
Oh, it was almost picked off there.
Almost intercepted.
Bradley again almost picked that one off.
Yeah, down there looking for that ball once again was Adrian Cardwell.
And Grant Nobles was right there from across the other side as a corner covering him. So they've been watching some film.
Yes. We're 8 minutes into the first to go in the first quarter. There's no score in our ball game tonight for the Mason Punchers and the Junction Eagles. First possession of the night, the Junction Eagles took the opening kickoff, brought it down. Now they have the ball at the Mason 33-yard line.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. 2 pass plays to start off this series of downs where neither one of them are complete. Here we go. He this time hands the ball over, still has the ball, has to run with it, and nailed back there in the background.
Cannon Jacoby laid one on him right there. He might have lost a couple of yards right there. Cannon Jacoby hit him real hard.
Honig was the receiver, got that pass back there. Doyle was getting desperate. He was way in the backfield trying to get away with that pass. So they lost yards on that. That's going to move the ball out. Well, they didn't mark it about as much of a loss, did they? So.
Well, they blitzed number 6 on the play. Was Fisher Bradley on the other side. He almost had the quarterback back there deep.
Yep. Ball's at the.
Boy, it's 4th down.
And they're going for it. 4th down and 9. Doyle goes back, goes to pass, has to flushed out of the pocket, running to the right.
He's got a lot of room over there.
He's got the first down. And got the first down over on the right-hand side. Started left, turned, ran back to his right, and went over and ultimately driven out of bounds right about the 10-yard, where was it, 5-yard line?
About the 8-yard line, I think.
Okay.
Going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and the ball is going to be marked at the 10. Marked it on the 10. So 1st and goal from the 10 for the Eagles. Doyle in the backfield, holds on to it, hands it off to number 27.
That was Osborne that came through the middle. Osborne with about a 5-yard loss right there.
Yeah, big play by Osborne, dropped him back for a loss. The ball is now going to be placed at the. Oh, where did they mark it? Ball is at the 14-yard line.
Yeah.
So it's 2nd and 14 for the Eagles. Again, this is the first possession of the ball game. The Eagles got the opening kickoff. We have 7 minutes to go in the quarter. They're taking a lot of time off the board in this one. Back comes back. Doyle with the ball. Turns left, throws left. And this time reception is good. And down there with the reception was Caden Roberts.
Boy, and Grant Nobles had the ball kind of in his hands at the same time. He wrestled it but didn't get it. So it's going to be, 3rd and goal?
Yeah, it should be 3rd and goal. Should be 3rd and goal. All right. 6 minutes to go in the quarter. The Punchers looking on defense to keep them out of the goal, out of the end zone.
They've got Cardwell split out to the right.
Doyle, the quarterback, backs up in the backfield, takes the ball, goes back there. He is dropped for a loss.
Matthew King in there just as quick as he got the ball.
So the Punchers in there on defense get the quarterback and drop him for a loss and moves the ball back to the
boy, what is that, about the 16, 17-yard line?
Yeah.
No, it's going to be about the 14-yard line.
But I think we're going to mark it at the 13-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and 13.
And they got the field goal unit out.
And they're going to try a field goal. You're right. And the kicker is Marcus Estrada for Junction. So here's the ball. It's down. The kick is up. It is going to be good.
Boy, 1, 2,
did
3,
they mark
4,
it?
5, 6,
Yes,
7,
they
8.
did. So the Punchers
yep, it's good.
Give up the field goal, and so Marcus Estrada gets the field goal. It was good. And so after here with 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, our score is Junction 3, the Mason Punchers 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Here at Mason Feed Store, we take pride in our community because we know that our products help this town grow and prosper in more ways than one. Whether it's providing corn, feeders, and blinds to put food on the table every hunting season, or it's supplying the best quality feed to build your herd and serve premium meat to the nation, spraying the fields that grow food for Mason and beyond, or simply making your backyard barbecue a place to create lasting memories. Come see us at the northeast corner of the square, your home at Mason Feed Store.
We are back, and the Mason Punchers have a good basic goal line stand. They avoided the touchdown. They gave up the field goal, but they did avoid the touchdown.
Yes, they did. It was good defensive standoff right there.
So now Junction will kick the ball off to the Punchers. Back to kick the ball is Caden Roberts, and here's the kick. Goes.
Solerio is going to get it. Is that Solerio? Yep. Solerio's brought down about the, I'm going to say right 20 or almost the 35-yard line.
So the Punchers will take over 1st and 10, their first possession of the ball game. They get the ball for the first time here in this first quarter at the 5-minute mark. So with 5 minutes to go, it is Junction 3, Punchers 0, but the Punchers have just now gotten the ball, and they have the ball at their
36.
own 32-yard line.
36-yard line.
36-yard line.
Smith
right.
in the spread formation, taking over here for the Punchers. Solerio in the background. Handoff. No, he fakes it. Smith keeps it on the sweep around. He got up to the 40-yard line. Going to be a pickup of about 5 yards, 4 or 5 yards.
So the Punchers in there making the stop for the Eagles was Sergio Okcha on defense for the Eagles.
We got Osborne playing up tight on the line. Bradley spread out right. Sutton, Solerio, and Smith, the only backs in the backfield, shotgun formation. Quick sweep around the corner with Bradley, and he had some running room, and I think he got the first down, but that was that little kind of flicker play that they ran the other night, and he went 80 yards.
Yeah, he's going to be short of the first down by about 2 yards. It's going to be marked right at the 45-yard line. And so it's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Punchers. 4:20 in the first quarter.
Smith getting the play called in from the coach. Solerio in the backfield with Smith. Deep snap. Hands it off up the middle to Sutton. Sutton gets some running room.
I think he had the first down if they count forward progress.
If they count forward progress, he got it.
He got pushed back, but forward progress on that one.
Boy, they didn't give him no gain there.
Yeah, that is true.
Wow.
So it's going to bring up 4th down.
We're going to punt
and 2.
We're going to punt the ball.
And, well, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Punchers with their first possession get stopped here in the pretty quickly. Here's the.
Now, you know, Nobles does have the option, the way he punts, that he can run it if he wants to.
Well, now we
got a timeout call.
Timeout call. We'll take a timeout ourselves, 30 seconds, and we'll be back in 30 seconds right here on KNEL.
Every year, our Mason Punchers go the distance, and Mason Bank has been going the distance for our customers since 1904. Just ask them. We provide comprehensive banking services to multiple generations of families and friends in Mason and are set to continue for generations to come. Checking, savings, CDs, financing homes, ranches, home improvement loans, home equity, and auto loans, we're here to help. We love our Mason Punchers, and we're with them and you all the way. At Mason Bank, we're Mason proud.
Well, we're back. The Mason Punchers come back on the field. They came out, went into a punt formation. They come back out in the punt formation. At 4th and 2, down 3-0. The Junction Eagles leading.
3:26 to go here in this first quarter. Don't know what happened there.
They didn't get the kickoff. Something happened.
He hadn't blown his whistle and started anything.
No. So
Nobles was pretty observant there because he caught the snap and didn't do anything with it.
All right. So here we go. Get ready for it again.
4th and 2. 4th and a long 1. Punchers not going for it. They're in punt formation. Good snap. Nobles running around the corner. He's going to keep it.
And he's going to run for it, and he's got the first down.
Knocked his helmet off right there.
Got the first down. See, I asked you if you were sure.
I told you, though, he has the option to run or kick it, but he better get it if he runs it.
Nobles gets the first down, makes the run out. So the Punchers pick up the first down at about the 46-yard line.
And he was popped.
He was hit hard, but he got that run. He was going for it. So
they're going to be fixing the scoreboard.
I agree.
The
Smith rolling out. He's got running room. He cuts it up the middle. He's still on his feet. Coming to the sideline. Colton Smith still on his feet. And he's still on his feet all the way down. It took the whole Junction team to bring him down.
All the way down to the 35-yard line. Went from the Puncher 46 down to the Eagles 35. A whale of a run.
What a run.
What a run.
He broke about 5 tackles.
You betcha. A great run. Put the Punchers down, and now they'll have the first down. And the
36-yard line.
36-yard line. So this is remarkable.
2:40 to go here in the first quarter.
Punchers down by just 3. A field goal scored by Junction here in the first quarter. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Shotgun formation. Handoff. Sutton Solario, he gets outside. He is going to get brought down over there after a pickup about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, he's going to be out pretty close to the 30-yard line. And they move the ball. And so it's a pickup of what looks like 4 yards for the Punchers. And
so, they had a little different formation there. I haven't seen that formation. They actually set up almost in a solid wing T set. And then he had one running back there. So they had a strong side here on the right side with trips right now.
Yep.
Shotgun, he's going to run it straight up the middle after taking the snap, and Carlton Smith is gone.
Gone. There is
right there. Did they give it to him?
No, he didn't get there, but
about
he
the
is
1 yard line.
The 1-2 yard line for the Punchers. Big, nice run by Carlton Smith.
He took a direct snap, run straight through the middle, hit the sideline, and a good 30-yard run right
Good
there.
30-yard run. They're going to mark the ball at what looks like the 3-yard line.
First and goal.
Or 5. What do they say?
Yeah,
they're going to say 1st and 5 at the 5-yard line. Punchers have the ball, 5-yard line, 1st and goal.
Solid formation, handoff up the middle. Looked like, boy, that might have been, let me see, it could have been Bradley, it looked like, but he's not usually in the backfield.
Couldn't tell.
Matthew King carrying the ball.
Okay.
He picked up a good two yards there. It should be 2nd and 2. Smith in the shotgun. Osborne in the backfield now with him, along with King. Handoff right up the middle.
Oh,
King
my
gets
gosh,
it in
look at
there
that.
for the first touchdown of the game. Matthew
First
King.
touchdown. The Punchers take the lead in the ball game with a touchdown, 6-3 here in the first quarter. A minute to go in the first quarter, and the Punchers on the boards and take the lead in the ball game this evening.
So Jacoby comes in to kick the extra point, make it a 7-3 ball game if it's good. Good snap. King got it down. Kick is up and through.
Yep.
7-3 now.
7-3. The Punchers take the lead with a minute to go in the first quarter. It is both teams have had one possession. The Eagles took the ball and went all the way down the field, were stopped by the Punchers from being able to get the touchdown. They settled for a field goal. Now the Punchers then took the ball and went down the field, and a couple of really big runs by the Punchers out here in the middle of the field, and then also by the quarterback down at the
first down on fourth down.
Fourth down.
Noble kept it.
Yeah.
And he does that.
Faked the punt and ran the ball.
He does that kind of soccer style where he runs and then he kicks it end over end instead of with the spiral. But
well, he ran. He did a great job.
Yeah, he did. Got the first. Got him on down there. 3 plays later, we score a touchdown.
Minute to go in the first quarter. The Punchers take the lead 7-3 over the Junction Eagles. Punchers get teeing the ball up. Kicking the ball is going to be
number 6. That's Fisher Bradley. So Jacoby kicks the extra points, and Fisher's been doing the kickoff since the Coleman game.
So this is coming up. Punchers will kick the ball to Junction. Back deep for Junction is Caden Roberts.
What
is one of them.
Roberts
will get the ball. He'll take the ball 5-yard line. He comes out. He's at the 20. Breaks. Goes back across the field. Loses yards. Comes around the right-hand side. Going down the right-hand side and is going to be knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Case Weber took the helmet in his stomach right there.
Boy, howdy. So he had some steam up, cut his way back, went all the way back across the field, and then was headed for, he hoped pay dirt when he's going down the right-hand side of the field, but it didn't work out that way.
Case Weber laid one on him right there.
Yeah, they did. So Caden Roberts, the player for the Eagles. Eagles with the ball. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. 33.
Okay, defense needs to stand and shine right here again.
Yep. Pitch out to the left side. The player comes out to the left side. It is Cardwell. He comes out. He's going to be stopped at the 42-yard line.
He's a 9-yard gain right there.
And it's going to be really close to, it's going to be short of the first down by about a yard.
Stopping him was Solario and Matthew King, and helping there was number 21, Kingston Garza. So see how he is a hard runner. They hit him about 5 yards back, and he
kept going.
Out of it. Yep.
Kept going. And
the footage I watched against Early, I'm telling you, he's hard to tackle.
Well, so it looks like we have a timeout on the field here. We're going to count it down to the end of the first quarter. So after 1 quarter of play, it's the Mason Punchers 7, the Junction Eagles 3. We'll be back with more Mason Punchers football in 60 seconds.
Foam Improvement, specializing in spray foam insulation, offering both the open and closed cell products. Owners Kate and Kaylee Nobles, along with their 5 proud punchers and cowgirls, pledge to provide you with quality service in a timely manner. Their team is experienced in spraying residential properties, farm and ranch structures, and new construction. Foam Improvement is located here in Mason, so give us a call at 325-805-3000 888-843-0005. And as always, go Punchers and Cowgirls.
And we'll just take a minute here for a word from Earhart Automotive.
Earhart Automotive, for all your automotive repairs and services.
That was a
Junction
block
with
in
the
back.
Oh my gosh! Junction with the ball. Adrian Caldwell takes the ball, comes out, runs right, goes way down the field, and he's going to take it all the way down to the Punchers' 33-yard line. So a big gain for Junction to start off the second quarter.
You know, I think that's Smith on the ground right there from Mason. He got hit in the back, and they didn't see it. Throw a flag.
But, so what do we...
Boy, he got wiped out. I'm just telling you, he got hit real hard on the running play.
So we have...
okay,
right
so
here we...
it wasn't Smith.
No. Well, we do have a timeout on the field right now. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back ourselves in 30 seconds.
Why should you choose a local independent bank to trust with your business? Community bankers get to know you. We are a small business too, so we are nimble and responsive to you beyond just the numbers. We understand your personal needs and your unique circumstances. The Commercial Bank in Mason is that kind of bank, and we want to get to know you. It's relationship banking at its best. Stop by and meet us or give us a call and we'll come see you. The Commercial Bank, a better way to bank.
Yes. And we're back here, and the team's getting back at it. Hunter Bradley shaking up on that play there on the side. He's on the sidelines now. He comes off the field. And just sort of one of those points to remind folks that we don't show the injuries and so forth on our broadcast. It's UIL for one thing as a rule. So, but it's a good one. Back in action for the Junction Eagles, the number 11.
Caldwell was on the carry.
Caldwell takes the ball, runs, but he doesn't pick up much on it.
Well, he was hit there instantly by Regan Evans, number 62 on the line, and then Matthew King finished him off. So Evans, he plays tough up there on the line.
So they got the ball now, 2nd and 9 for the Eagles. They have it at the Punchers' 32-yard line now. Quarterback Doyle back, takes the snap, runs. He's going to throw left side, and the runner, intended receiver, was over there, but he was the ball was way beyond him. Caden Roberts, the intended receiver, over there, and he just was way about 4 or 5 yards short of the where the ball came down.
Kobe was beat a little bit there. If it had been a real good pass, he was trying to catch up with him. It's going to bring up, 3rd down and 9?
3rd and 9.
Mason needs to make a stand right here and get the ball back.
Be nice.
And I see Bradley's up on his feet and everything. So.
Yep. So we Eagles come to the line. Quarterback Doyle back.
Puncher's got both linebackers up on the line.
Takes the snap, rolls left, looks to throw, still looking to throw, goes back to his right. Again, finally throws it away. And out there being chased by...
Fisher Bradley was all over him again.
Yeah. Went left, couldn't get anywhere there, turned, went back right, and then just had to throw the ball away.
How athletic is that guy right there?
He's
he's got some wheels under him.
Yeah. So now we got 4th down and 9 for the Eagles. 10:52 in the second quarter. The Punchers lead 7-3.
Need to stop them right here, get the ball back. 10:52 to go in the first half.
Yep, that's good. 2 receivers split out wide to the right. The quarterback hands over. No, keeps the ball. He's going to throw it. He gets it. It's complete.
He didn't get the first, though.
Didn't get the first down. It was complete. Going to be short of the first down by about 2 yards. So the Eagles give up the ball on downs. The Punchers take over on downs from their own 27-yard line. No, 22-yard line.
And the offense is jogging on the field. So
the Punchers,
they hold them right there.
They do indeed. The Punchers held the Eagles, preventing them from being able to move the ball any further downfield. Punchers
coming out in that shotgun formation. Smith alone by himself in the backfield. 3 trips to the right. 1 receiver to the left. Smith drops back, rolls out right. Got a little pressure on him. He's going to fling it way downfield. It was almost caught right there by Mitchell Underwood. It was in his hands for a minute.
Defending down there for Junction was Hunter Dale, a sophomore wide receiver.
Boy, that was a good pass.
That was a good pass, long pass, and right on the money. But there were 2 defenders right up there with him. Made it really hard for him to make the reception.
You know, you see these defensive backs in the NFL, how they'll grab that one hand right at contact. And that guy did that right there. Right at the ball hit him, he had one hand out of the way. Handoff up the middle. Here comes Solario. Sutton getting away, almost got the first down. He's going to be 1.5 yards short. What a good run right there.
Good run, though, to move the ball out there. And the ball is going to be marked about 2
yards.
2 yards short. Going to be 3rd and 2 for a first down for the Punchers. 10 minutes into the left in the second quarter. The first half, the Punchers leading the Eagles by a score of 7-3 in this ball game. Punchers with the football.
Smith all alone again in the backfield. Drops straight back. Little short pass out there to the right to Solario. He got away from everybody, and he is going to be real close to the first down.
I think he got it.
Well, they're going to spot him back deep. It's still going to be close, but I think it's going to be 4th down and 1.
Yeah, you're right. 4th and 1.
Another spot that could have been a little further up there, and here comes the punting team.
So we're going to. So the Punchers come back on the field. We have 9 minutes. First half, Punchers lead 7-3 over the Junction Eagles. The Punchers are 2-1 on the season. The Junction Eagles are 3-0 on the season. They come into tonight with a head of steam, having done really well for themselves so far this year. Punchers with the ball. The kick down the field.
Kick. It's going to roll on down there.
Oh, my gosh. Look at that thing roll.
12-yard line.
12-yard line, and there was no defenders down there. So Junction will take over get the ball back on the 12-yard line. 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. First half, Punchers lead 7-3 in the ball game.
You know, the way Nobles punts that, like I was saying, it's going to roll end over end every time. It doesn't go up in there and spiral.
Yeah. Well, this is, I want to remind you, our broadcast on both 95.3 KNEL FM in Brady and on KNELradio.com. Live video streaming right here on KNEL for the Mason Punchers football here on KNEL.
Here come the Eagles.
Eagles come out with the ball. Doyle, the quarterback, he hands off. No, keeps the ball, runs left, goes around the left side. He's going to pick up a couple of yards maybe, but not sure how much over there on that far side.
Well, he's brought down by Regan Evans and Cannon Jacoby. Evans off the line, run all the way across there and made the first initial contact.
So the Punchers get the ball back. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Actually,
Junction gets the ball. Doyle backs up with the ball, looking to throw, comes left side. It is in and out of the hands of the intended receiver.
Knocked out of his hand by Caleb Cohen. Good little play right there.
Intended for Grant Simon over here on the left side, junior wide receiver. And it was a good pass.
Yeah,
and
Cohen had just good timing right there.
The boys right there just to keep him from getting that. So that brings up for the
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for the Eagles. And 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. Ball on the 13-yard line.
So they got Kingston Garza in there that replaced Bradley.
All right. Here we go.
Well, they got trips to the right.
Doyle in the back. Takes the pass. He rolls out to the right, turns, looks to throw to the left, can't. Has to pull the ball down and run with it. Finally throws it out of bounds. And there they're going to get
They're going to call him for roughing the passer.
Are they going to do that or for intentional grounding?
Well, it could have been intentional grounding, but Chance Reed hit him pretty hard after he threw it. Let's see what they call. Because there wasn't a receiver over there where he threw the ball, and he was definitely out of the pocket.
Yes.
But
he ran out of the pocket, went to the right.
Yeah, he was totally out of the pocket.
Went back to the left.
But they're going to mark it off on Mason.
Yep, they are. Going to be a big one. There is 10, 15 yards.
Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. 15-yard penalty. Moves the ball out, gives the first down to the Eagles, moves the ball out to the 29-yard line.
You know, the only thing that accomplished was you put a hard hit on somebody that you shouldn't have. And it got them a first down out of it.
Yep. So Eagles with the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 37. Takes the ball, Doyle hands off. No, quarterback keeps it, runs the left, and he is nailed.
No, that was
a loss.
Fisher Bradley drug him down.
And the quarterback kept the ball. He faked the handoff, came right, and
Fisher Bradley drug him down.
Got down. So it's a 2-yard loss, and so it moves the ball back to around the 26-yard line for the Eagles. Punchers lead 7-3 in the second quarter. Eagles break the huddle. Come up on the line. They're on the right hash mark, going from left to right.
Handoff right side.
Handoff right side. We're under, and we got a flag call thrown just before the tackle. Cohen Honig, the runner with the ball for Junction. And so there's a flag just before he got tackled. And it's going to be called against Junction. So that's going to back them up to the, 20?
Should be 2nd and 22, 25.
22nd and 25. It's right at the
15-yard line.
Right at the 15-yard line. Ball needs to come out to beyond the 40. Almost to the beyond the 40. So big penalty for the Eagles. Sets them back. They're trying to get something going. Defense for the Punchers hanging in there. Ball is up. Quarterback takes the ball, runs left with it, gets through the first line. He's in past the line of scrimmage and will pick up some yardage. Not going to get the first down by any stretch, but he moves the ball out to what basically would be the 25-yard line.
He didn't quite get back to the original line of scrimmage.
No, he's not back to the original line.
It's going to be 3rd and 16.
Yeah.
So we need to stop them right here, get the ball back. Osborne and King made the tackle over there a while ago. But, boy, that quarterback, Doyle, has some wheels on him. He's fast.
He is fast. The Eagles come back out one more time. They're operating off the left side hash mark. Quarterback gets the ball, backs up, rolls right. Now he throws right, and it's going to be in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. I think if he'd have caught it, he would still have been out of bounds. So it wouldn't have happened at all. And so that's going to bring up, number
it's going to be 4th and 16 and
4th and
16.
4th and 16.
Loeffler was on the coverage there. He had good coverage on him, like you said. If he'd have caught it, he was out of bounds. So they are in punt formation, maybe.
They are indeed in punt formation. And they well ought to be, given that they're 4th and 16. That's a long way to try to make up on one play. Here's the snap goes over the punter's head. He's in the backfield. Now he's still in the backfield and comes out, gets out of bounds with it. Finally, they bring it out. And so
we're going to have great field position there.
Punchers are going to take over somewhere in the vicinity of the 15-yard line.
Yep.
16, let's call it. 16-yard line on that. The snap from the the center back to the punter went over his head, went back into the end zone, and goes over the punter's head. He's in the backfield, and now he's still in the backfield. It just was all over back there. Comes out, gets out of bounds with it. Finally, they bring it outside, but it's not enough.
Smith in the shotgun with Solario deep, hands it off right up the middle. Here goes Sutton. He's going to get 5-6 yards there. Host of Eagles on the tackle.
You got it. A host of Eagles.
He's going to pick up 4 or 5 yards there.
5 minutes to go, 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter, in the first half. The Punchers leading by a score of 7-3. They've got the ball in Eagles territory at the 13-yard line.
About the 11-yard
line.
Here we go. Smith deep.
2nd and 6.
Takes the snap, rolls out right. He's going to keep it, cuts back. Didn't have anywhere to go there, Lynn.
And he got stacked up. They're going to lose a yard or two on that one.
Oh, here comes a flag there. Here comes another flag.
Uh-oh. That's not a good sign.
I hope it's not against us.
And usually that's a sign of unsportsmanlike activity. Pushing or saying something. So we'll see.
So it looked like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. By flags called, the officials are conferring.
Something went on, and punchers are backing up like it's against them. So somebody did something.
They're getting it walked off against them. There goes 5. There's 10. And it's going to be, I guess, 10 yards. Is that a 10-yard penalty? And move the ball out to the 25-yard line. So the Punchers get the ball moved back to the 25. It's going to be 1st and a bunt. 2nd and
it's going to be 2nd and about 21.
It's about.
It's going to be 2nd and 21.
2nd and 21 for the Punchers.
Carlton Smith in the shotgun. Stellario on the right side in the backfield. Smith drops straight back. He's got one open.
And it
was almost intercepted.
Boy, howdy. That came very close to being intercepted down there by number 7, Hunter Dale for the Eagles. The intended receiver was
Underwood, Mitchell Underwood. And the ball was underthrown, so Mitchell turned into the defensive back. That's going to bring up, it says 4th and 20.
4th and 20.
Goodness gracious.
We'll see.
2 flags cost the Punchers about 25 yards there in that last possession.
Yeah. So it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. The Punchers lead it 7-3 over the Junction Eagles. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
We love our punchers here at Willow Creek.
We even have our puncher menu items like our puncher taco, boy grande, and the puncher burger and puncher pies.
And if you're looking for some good home cooking, come to Willow Creek before and after the games. And don't forget...
I know you're about to mention the tree that you decorated.
That was my line, Chase.
I knew you were going to talk about your decorations.
Well, I do still own the place.
There she goes again. ONG.
Willow Creek and the Mason Punchers. It's a tradition.
Fredonia Peanut Company and Hill Country Grains offer many services that can make your life on your piece of paradise a little easier. Come and see us in Fredonia and let the best in the business get to work for you. Go Mason Punchers and Cowgirls.
Back to action here with the Mason Punchers with the football.
Smith takes the snap, rolls out to his left. He's looking at a receiver. He's got one, fires it down there. No flag on the play.
No flag. It was looks like they both had what the referee would consider an equal right to it.
Fight for it. Loeffler was the intended receiver.
Yep.
And, it didn't look like there was any major interference.
Nope, none. We're going to take this opportunity to give you a little brief word from our folks.
First Baptist Mason.
At First Baptist Church in Mason.
First Baptist Mason, growing in and growing out.
That helps. And we're back live. The Punchers getting ready to take over again. They are still looking for that.
Eagles got the ball.
Eagles
Yeah,
got the
Eagles
ball. I'm
got
sorry,
the ball.
the Eagles
Punchers
got the ball.
Defense. And
then we have a
Junction calls a timeout.
Junction calls a timeout. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Punchers lead by a bunch here in there, and but it's just it's been great. The Punchers lead by a score of 7-3 over the Eagles, and it's been some big plays, some big penalties as well
on both teams.
Both teams, and so that's can't tell exactly where we're at. So each team calls a timeout. Coaches for Junction call a timeout. Got teams on the sides. They're all considering where we are and what are we going to do next. And so we have it coming. Nice cheer goes up from the Junction side of the field when they break the huddle. Give them some encouragement out there. Punchers back on the field as they get ready for it. Junction with the football and had the football at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Got a receiver splitting out wide out right out here. Finally, a defender comes over to take over up close.
King going to jump out from Mason out there on the.
Yeah, the quarterback takes the ball, pitches out, a little pitch out back to the receiver who was trailing him. He's going to run, but he's not going to get much. He gets about half the yardage they need. About 5 yards out. Going to get 5 yards at least on that. Bring up 2nd down and 5 for Junction.
There on the play to make the stop was number 12. That's going to be Cohen and, of course, linebacker Matthew King.
Yep. The Eagles with the ball. 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Ball back. Quarterback gets the snap. It's on the ground. He is not able to grab it. And he picks it up, but just as he picks it up, he is hit.
Carlton Smith covered him up right there.
Covered him up, and he had no opportunity.
It's going to be a good loss on the play.
It's going to be a big loss. Move them back to the 15-yard line again. And so now they're going to be looking at 3rd and 21. 3rd and 21. 3rd and 21 for the Eagles. The Eagles have looked pretty sharp in that first quarter.
The defense has been a little different in the second quarter.
Looking fuzzy here in the second quarter. Yeah.
Puncher's defense is shining.
Yeah. Eagles go back. Quarterback back. Gets the snap. Drops back. Looks to pass. Rolling right. Finally throws it away. And that's the 3rd time he's thrown the ball away tonight. Because he had so much pressure on him out there on that sideline.
Yeah, that was Jackson Ragnall that put the pressure on him. He had him bottled up. If he hadn't thrown it away, he'd have lost a bunch of yards there.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up 4th and 14.
2 minutes and 56 seconds in the half. The Punchers leading 7-3. That was the score at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, it's been a struggle this second quarter. Both defenses playing some solid football here in Junction, America. 92nd meeting of these two teams. How about that?
And the other thing about it is the Punchers have won the last 17 games. So that's kind of tough.
Boy, that'd be a motivating
Here comes the punt,
factor,
and it's going to be a good punt.
Garza's back to receive it.
And almost one of those.
Boy, Garza was back to receive it, and he thought about taking it there for a minute. And,
he didn't catch it.
I think he heard
ground.
somebody yell at him not to do it. So
probably half.
Maybe the half of the stands here.
Half the stands and half the team.
All right, punter's going to take over with 2:45 to go here in the half. 7-3 ball game. You know, we were moving the ball good, and we've had a couple of penalties, and the same thing for Junction a while ago. A couple of penalties that stopped the drive.
Yep.
Here we go. We got it right at the
7-3.
50-yard line, 48-yard line.
2 minutes to go in the half.
Smith back there in the backfield. Actually, that looks like Nobles. It was Nobles. No, it was Smith. Handoff Solario, still on his feet, coming down the sideline. He's still on his feet.
He's going to go for it. Nope.
Did they say he stepped out of bounds?
He stepped out of bounds.
Golly, he was hit 5 different times and stayed on his feet.
Stepped out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
There we go, though.
And that's right.
2:34 to go in the half, and we thought we had 7 fishing to get rung up right there.
Boy, here's the replay.
Handoff Solario, still on his feet, coming down the sideline.
And finally there was
6.
Knocked out of bounds. That's just amazing.
6 players on the replay try to get a piece of him. He is still running. Here we go. Smith deep. Solario in the backfield with him. Handoff right side. No, he fakes it.
Keeps it.
Smith keeps it. Gets around the corner. Stops the clock with a small pickup. But with 2:27 to go, and we're down there about the 25-yard line.
Yep. All right. Punchers with the ball. They have 2nd and 8 for first down on the 24-yard line.
Here we go. 2:27 to go in the half.
Yep.
7-3 puncher lead. They're down to 13 seconds on the play clock. Smith, shotgun formation. Solario and Osborne as a wing back. Solario goes to the right side. He's got some running room. Boy, he took him down there about 7-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
He is. No, they're going to call it.
No, that's a first down right there.
They said he got the first down.
So there you go.
Going to move the sticks down there.
Where we at? 15?
Yeah.
Maybe the 12. Yep, we're on the 12-yard line.
Yeah, they marked it on the 10. 1st and 10 from the 14, they said. Okay, 14. Here we go.
Here we go. Smith takes the deep snap, shotgun, hands off Solario up the left side. He gets free again. Short gain down to the 10-yard line.
And so 10-yard line is going to be 2nd and a little less than 5. 2nd and 5. It's going to be right. He's just short of the goal line for the first down. And so you could get a first down and not go in the goal in for the touchdown.
1:42 and ticking.
So we need to get the
7-3 ball game here. Punchers on top, moving the ball down around the 11-yard line.
It'd be nice to get that extra touchdown here just before the half.
Deep snap. Smith keeps it, rolls around the right side, cuts up the middle, gets a good gain down by the 4-yard line. So it's going to bring up about 3rd and 3 or 4. 1:16.
Yeah, it looks like 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for a first down.
1:10 to go now in the first half.
So it is 103, 102, 101 in the...
Smith underneath the center now, solid formation.
In the half.
Got a fullback with King, and Solario takes it up the left side. Did he get the first? Yeah, he got it.
No,
Should have.
Couldn't tell.
Mason calls a timeout.
We've got a minute, or less than a minute, 47 seconds. Mason with a timeout. Just before half, they call the time. They're going to have one good shot, or two good shots.
We got 2 or 3 shots.
2 or 3 shots out of here at 47 seconds. The punchers, boy, howdy. That run by Solario down the left-hand side was just remarkable. Just a Really nice.
Hey, I want to thank Angela over at the Willow Creek Cafe for being one of our sponsors this year. And after the game, everybody that's watching it, you better get you something to eat. I bet they're eating right now.
I bet they are.
I think last week we had about 50 people in there watching the ball game.
Is that right? Well, that's great. We love for that, folks to go in there. And this is, as we've said, KNEL 95.3 KNEL FM on the air live on the radio, and also our live streaming video here of Mason Punchers on KNELradio.com, or if you prefer, on YouTube at KNEL Sports Live. So we are excited about it. Teams are back on the field. The Punchers getting lined up, getting ready for it.
Solid formation. Smith underneath the center again. We got 3 backs, 2 in the front, fullback, a wingback, and a tailback. Quarterback, keeper. They're pushing him forward, and I think he's real close.
Real close.
And we got the clock just running here with 36 seconds. He didn't make it. It's 4th down.
So it's going to bring up 4th down, and it's got to be, less than a yard. 4th and less than a yard.
No, it's 2nd and 1. We got the first while ago.
Okay.
Smith, quarterback keeper again. They shove him across. They got the whole dog pound pushing him. We got 15 seconds left in the first half. They're begging for a touchdown down there. They haven't called anything yet, and they're going to mark him short. So it's going to bring up 3rd and goal about the 1-foot line.
There's his
touchdown. No. They gave it to him.
Touchdown.
Touchdown scored with 15 seconds to go here in the first half.
Well, that's the way to go. The Punchers, they finally ruled out a touchdown. And so the Punchers pick up the extra 6 points with 15 seconds to go in the first half. And
they pulled a Philadelphia Eagle there, and they had 4 backs behind the quarterback, and they shoved across the goal line.
Well, they were successful. They finally ruled out a touchdown. So the Punchers get the touchdown. They'll go have the opportunity for the extra point, leading 13-3, and take a 13-3 lead right here before the end of the first half of play.
Lynn, that showed determination and character right there.
That's true. Did a good job. Did a good job. Okay, the Punchers break the huddle. They're getting ready to go for the extra point. The Eagles on the far side coming back out to defend the kick and see if they can disrupt the Punchers' plans.
I'd like to see it 14-3.
That'd
be an 11-point game.
Be an 11-point game. Yeah.
That's, a field goal and a touchdown still not enough if you.
Here we go.
So we got Jacoby back to kick it. Good snap. King puts it down. Kick is up. Looks good. And it is good.
So the Punchers, with 15 seconds to go in the half, take the lead, extend their lead 14-3 over the Junction Eagles. And the Punchers have looked strong in all their last 3 games against Brady, Coleman, and now here against Junction as well.
And this is a good team Junction has out there.
It's a good team. So we will reform and have 15 seconds to go here in the second quarter, just before the halftime.
With you commenting about 17 losses in a row, the coach and I was talking because he said his kids were real nervous.
Yeah.
They got a good team, but he didn't want to go in halftime trailing.
Well, he is, and I'm sure he doesn't. It's not a good situation. It's tough. So the teams are back on the field. The Punchers going out, getting lined up, kicking the ball is going to be number 6.
Hunter's brother, Fisher Bradley.
Fisher Bradley with that. Junction lined up.
They got Osborne and that other little back, number 4. What's
Roberts.
Yeah, they got them back there to catch it.
Here's the kick. It's going to be a low line drive on the ground, picked up at the 35-yard line. The runner from Junction takes the ball, brings it all the way out to the 45-yard line. And so the Punchers have the kick. The Eagles will get the ball with 10 seconds to go in the half at their own 45-yard line.
Boy, he ran right into old Jaden Smith. He got the best of him, but it still brought him down.
Yeah.
So they got 10 seconds to go here.
Yeah, 10 seconds. That's all it takes.
Dangerous quarterback. He can fling the ball.
Yeah. Here they go. They come to the line. Quarterback back.
Puncher's in a prevent defense.
Doyle. Back. Shotgun type position. Takes the catch. Drops back. Looks to throw. Here he goes. Long downhill pass.
Out of bounds. He was out of bounds.
He
can't call that. That was out of bounds. He called it a catch.
No, he was out
of bounds.
No, he was inbounds.
You think so?
Yes. He was inbounds. He caught it inbounds.
Play the replay. Play the replay. Let's see.
And he caught it, I think he was inbounds, in my view.
Where you get to see
Shotgun
the replay
type.
right here.
Okay, here we go. Take a look at the replay. Here it goes. Here's the throw. Here's it there and there. Oh, yeah.
He had 1 foot in.
Yeah, he was in. So the Eagles have a really nice play on that long downhill pass.
3.8 seconds to go, and they're kicking a
field goal.
Yeah, it's going to be about it'll be at the 26, so it's going to be 36 yards.
Yeah, 36-yard field goal attempt.
And a timeout.
Now they call it another timeout by the Eagles team. So we've got 3 seconds to go in the half. Eagles have pulled off a really nice play, long downhill throw, long downhill field pass. Huh?
You won the argument.
I won the, I told you he was in. And but it was a nice play. And as you said, that quarterback can throw. And he's shown that he's been able to do that earlier in the game.
I want to thank the Commercial Bank for sponsoring the replay, because I thought he was out of bounds, but he did have 1 foot in.
Yeah, he did.
So thank you, Commercial Bank, for letting us watch a replay there.
Yep, got the replay here tonight. All right. Now the Eagles are back on the field, getting lined up for the field goal attempt from the 36-yard line.
Well, it's 26, but with the 10, it'll be at 36 yards.
Here's the kick, and it is up, and it's going to be good.
He made it.
He got it. So the Eagles at least pick up some points at the very end of the quarter, and so they go into the halftime trailing the Punchers by a score of 14-6, and so that is a good news for them. Well, as we said, we're here. It's halftime. The Mason Punchers lead the Junction Eagles by a score of 14-6 at the half. We'll be back with more Mason Punchers live streaming video and on KNEL 95.3 FM. We'll be back with more from the Punchers in just 2 minutes.
Are you hungry? Yonker Brothers Meat Market and Processing is a place for breakfast and lunch. We serve up great sandwiches, wraps, and salads made to order. We offer a delicious selection of fresh meats and cheeses. And don't forget the ready-to-go rotisserie chicken. Order in-store or online at yonkermeatprocessing.com. We also offer wild game processing with domestic processing coming soon at our new facility. Give us a call at 325-294-4844 for any questions. I bet you're hungry now.
Need top-notch car care that comes to you? Look no further than JK's Auto Repair. Located at 942 San Antonio Street in Mason, we specialize in everything from brake and engine repairs to oil changes and auto exhaust fixes. Got a busy schedule? No problem. We offer at-home service, auto pickup and delivery, and a customer shuttle to keep you moving. JK's Auto Repairs, your trusted partner in auto maintenance and repairs. Visit us on San Antonio Street. Your ride deserves the best. Are you dreaming of the ultimate custom truck? The professionals at Mason Truck Accessories are here to help. Located in the heart of Texas Hill Country, we offer a full range of automotive products for your truck inside and out. Custom grill guards, light racks, new leather upholstery, beds, liners, and covers. The professionals at Mason Truck Accessories are here to help you with the truck of your dreams. Call us today for an estimate on your next automotive project. 325-805-0604.
presenting the first and second intimate show entitled Beyond. Flags for the band on Jimmie Amy Katzmeyer, Suelo Martinez, and Bella. Trumpets are Matthew Norman, Riley Lindbergh, and Brooklyn Hewley. Now, here is Beyond.
And the mighty Mason Punchers band making their way off the field on the far side, over on the home side, making their way back. A number of players who are making their way over as well. Well, Jimmie, it was an exciting first half. The Punchers lead the Junction Eagles by a score of 14-6 at the half, scoring that other second touchdown right just before the half, and the Eagles coming right back within the same 15 seconds and scoring a field goal on a really nice downfield pass by the quarterback for the Eagles. It was an exciting way to end.
I think so.
You look back at the first half. What's it tell you?
Well, I mean, defense was the name of the game, and a couple of penalties that hurt everything. But Mason had 8 first downs to Junction 6. Mason had 2 penalties for 30 yards. Both of them were crucial penalties. And then Junction had 1 for 15. Rushing, here we go. Mason had 21 carries for 127 yards and 2 TDs. Junction, 16 carries for 65 yards. Smith, 9 carries for 54. King, 3 carries for 8. Bradley had 1 for 5. Solario, 7 for 58. Nobles, 1 for 2. Also, Nobles made that great 4th down run that he faked the punt that got that first down. Doyle had 5 carries for 10 yards. Cardwell, the big running back, 6 for 45. Hoeing had 3 carries for 1 yard. Bierswell, 1 carry for 9, and the other Bierswell was stopped with no gain. All right, in the passing department, Smith was 1 out of 4 for 1 yard. So,
1 out of 4. Boy.
And then, of course, Doyle was 5 of 13 for 47. Neither quarterback threw an interception or a touchdown. Solario had the only catch for Mason, 1 for 1 yard. Roberts had 1 for 10, and Bierswell had 1 for 6. Cardwell, 1 for 35. So, right there, Mason leading in rushing, Junction leading in passing. Both teams about equal on first downs and penalties. Good ball game.
Good ball game is a good way to put it. And so, as we said, at the half, it is the Mason Punchers leading the Junction Eagles by a score of 14-6 right here. It is halftime, getting ready for the next half of halftime, and that is the lineup with all of the good folks from the Junction Eagle band getting ready to take the field. We're going to take this opportunity, take a break. We'll be back in 2 minutes with more Mason Punchers football here on KNEL.
Laneburg Realty is a longtime sponsor of Mason Puncher football coverage. As third-generation punchers and realtors, we bring experience, preparation, and commitment when serving our clients. Representing farm and ranch, residential, commercial, and recreational property. Whether you're buying or selling, contact us for your property playbook at 325-347-5360 or online at laneburgrealty.com. Laneburg Realty, choice of the Hill Country since 1975.
Hungry for a taste of real West Texas? Head on down to Cattleman's Barbecue on South Bridge Street in Brady. At Cattleman's, you'll find a variety of good, tasty, and satisfying food. Enjoy mouth-watering barbecue, steaks cooked just the way you like them, great hamburgers, juicy sandwiches, and crispy chicken fried steaks. And don't forget about the delicious beans and sides, all served up in a warm, down-home West Texas atmosphere. Come on over to Cattleman's Barbecue, where great food and good times meet. Cattleman's Barbecue, South Bridge Street in Brady.
9 Bar Landing Cattle is a proud supporter of Mason Puncher Sports. Whether you're buying or selling a working ranch, hunting destination, or your dream home in the Texas Hill Country, let 9 Bar be your winning team. Check out our quality listings at WeSellRanchland.com. It's a great day at 9 Bar, and as Lee Graham said, it's a great day to be a puncher.
KNEL has added a new dimension to our coverage of Football Friday night with the addition of live streaming of Mason Punchers football on the KNEL website, KNELradio.com. All the action and excitement of Mason Punchers football streamed live on KNELradio.com. Play-by-play commentary of Puncher games is simulcast on both 95.3 FM and at KNELradio.com. And we're back with live action here at from the
Junction Eagles Stadium in Junction. The Eagles band is on the field. We'll take a listen to them.
They charge the length of discounted rate of $150. Discounted rate? Well, $249 or $2 something rate. Really? So $289. Starts at $150. And if you just wanted a cart to drive around, it's $50. There's a lot of those ladies that are doing that. That's why I picked up 50 trophy points. There you go. Yes, they did. Make some pickle juice.
I want to see you flopping around me having to pull on you, push on your toes.
I've been watching the Junction Eagle Band performing for the home crowd here, getting a good response, appreciative response from the home crowd, and lots that love those percussion instruments out there.
Absolutely.
Do a great job with that. I want to got a couple of scores to pass on to you here for here at halftime in our ball game, and that is that the Brady Bulldogs were at halftime in the start of the third quarter, leading the Ballinger Bearcats by a score of 14-0. That's a good score.
That's a good score.
Good score. Brady Bulldogs ahead, 14-0 over the Ballinger Bearcats. The lone for the Rochelle Hornets, though, it's a tough night for them. They were trailing at halftime to Lomita, 34-8. So Lomita leading the Rochelle Hornets 34-8 at half. This is KNEL. And 95.3 FM, the KNEL radio station. Also, all our broadcasts here, live video streaming for the Mason Punchers football for 2024, and available on YouTube at KNEL Sports Live, YouTube channel, KNEL Sports Live. Also available through a YouTube link. on our website at KNELradio.com. And so you can just go to the KNEL website, dial it up, look at it there, and watch the ball game on your handheld device, on your computer, if that's what you want. If you want to put it on your big screen, you can do that through the YouTube connection, and it's a great way to go. Mason Punchers football on KNEL. It's great. We had great response this year from all the folks who appreciate us picking up the effort and bringing you Punchers live video of the Punchers football here on KNEL. And as you said, we really appreciate those folks who make it happen for us.
You know, we remind everybody that all you have to do is hit like, subscribe, and you'll get notified before the game comes on.
That's right. They'll get a notification from YouTube telling you it's coming. And as I was saying, every Friday here on KNEL, we put out a special newsletter to everyone who's signed up for the KNELradio.com newsletter, pointing out who the games are that are coming on Friday for Brady, for Mason, and where you can find them. In the case of Brady, it's on 1490 KNEL AM. For the Punchers, it's on 95.3 FM and on KNELradio.com on the website and through YouTube. And we appreciate all the sponsors who make our games possible. People like our title sponsor, Broncos Sioux Hat Company in Mason, the commercial bank who provides us with our replays and post-game sponsorship of the post-game activities. Cortez Welding and Fencing, Cattleman's Restaurant, JK Auto Repair, we appreciate them. Segura Construction, Laneburg Realty, Willow Creek Cafe, and Mason Truck Accessories. Also,
Mason Foam Installation, Champion Ranch, 9 Bar Land and Cattle Company, Mason Feed Store, Yonkers Meat and Processing, Fredonia Peanut Company, and the Mason Bank.
We appreciate all those folks, and we also appreciate our sponsors, other sponsors that are also part of our broadcast, Earhart Automotive, Hex Trading Post, Hook and Bee Taxidermy, and the First Baptist Church in Mason. And also, while we're at it, we'll thank our sponsors for the broadcast of our games on 95.3 KNEL FM as well. And that includes the Yonkers Meat and Processing in Mason, Solana Motors, the Hill Country Collision Repair, also brought to you by the Commercial Bank in Mason, Destination Ford in Brady, Mason Building Supply and Rental, 9 Bar Land and Cattle Company, Willow Creek Cafe, and Mason Bank. All of those.
Again, just reminding everybody that we're wanting to do this for Brady Bulldogs next year, live streaming on YouTube. And if you're a business owner or you have a real estate company, mechanic shop, give Lynn a call at 2119 there, 597-2119, and talk to him about it. We've got the plans in action.
Things are moving that way. We're really very pleased with the reaction we've had to being able to provide the Punchers live video coverage, and also the reaction from folks who are interested in seeing the Brady Bulldogs also on live video. It's great fun to do.
Hallelujah.
It is a lot of fun to do. We appreciate our man Sergio here. He was doing a great job. What's your last name, Sergio? Robus, okay. Sergio is the man from Fredericksburg Live, which is the organization out of Fredericksburg that provides our production of the video games, and does a terrific job and yeoman work here.
You know, this has a lot of stuff involved in it. And,
you betcha.
The production is crucial to get everything, and Sergio is sometimes a nervous wreck before we get started, just because of getting everything and all the people, and we got cables and cameras running everywhere. It's a really neat process. I had no idea how involved everything was.
Oh, it gets that way. And operating the camera for us tonight is Cooper Ratliff, a Mason High School student who is one of the 4 who are out here helping us. He is here tonight because we're in an away game. We don't have as many people as normal. When we would
what a program.
Yeah.
I mean, to go into high school, and some of these kids might want to do this in the future. And so they're getting hands-on training. They're learning the production side. They're learning the filming side. They're learning how to operate everything. It's a good deal.
It's a good deal. We're glad to be here. We've got about, 4 minutes left before we crank it up again. Let's take another 2-minute break. We'll be back with more Mason Punchers football in 2 minutes.
Bronco Sue Custom Hat Maker offers unique creations. If you're tired of mass-produced hats that lack personality, step into Bronco Sue's and experience true craftsmanship. Each Bronco Sue hat is handcrafted, ensuring a perfect fit and unmatched style. At Bronco Sue's, you're not just purchasing a hat, you're collaborating on a design that reflects your individuality. Bronco Sue Custom Hats, where quality meets authenticity and every hat tells a story.
Here at Mason Feed Store, we take pride in our community because we know that our products help this town grow and prosper in more ways than one. Whether it's providing corn, feeders, and blinds to put food on the table every hunting season, or it's supplying the best quality feed to build your herd and serve premium meat to the nation, spraying the fields that grow food for Mason and beyond, or simply making your backyard barbecue a place to create lasting memories. Come see us at the northeast corner of the square, your home at Mason Feed Store.
Every year, our Mason Punchers go the distance, and Mason Bank has been going the distance for our customers since 1904. Just ask them. We provide comprehensive banking services to multiple generations of families and friends in Mason and are set to continue for generations to come. Checking, savings, CDs, financing homes, ranches, home improvement loans, home equity, and auto loans, we're here to help. We love our Mason Punchers, and we're with them and you all the way. At Mason Bank, we're Mason proud.
This broadcast brought to you by The Commercial Bank, a better way to bank. Mason Feed Store, your one-stop shop. Champion Ranch, a premier ranch and resort. JK Auto at 942 San Antonio Street, Mason, Texas.
11's got 6 rushes for 45 yards.
We are back, and the Punchers are coming back on the field, getting ready to come back on the field. Here they come. Punchers coming out, cloud of smoke, a puff of smoke. Also, the Eagles coming out on the far side, but the Punchers on the near side, making their way back onto the field. The Punchers lead the ball game by a score of 14-6 over the Junction Eagles. Mason Punchers football on KNEL 95.3 FM and in Brady, and serving Brady, Mason, Menard, Lone, Rochelle, all the heart of Texas and Northwest Hill Country from Brady right here with KNEL. And also our games are here brought to you on KNELradio.com, where our website where you can watch the games live. You can also go to YouTube and go to the YouTube channel and dial up, type in KNEL Sports Live, and that will get you the broadcast as well. So a couple of ways to go to keep up with it, and we appreciate everybody who's involved with that. We especially appreciate our sponsors, and as we said, especially folks like our title sponsor, Bronco Sue's Hat Company in Mason, and the Commercial Bank for the being a sponsor and also sponsoring the replay and our post-game wrap-up of the ball game after we're all set and done. Well, Jimmie, we're getting ready to start the second half. The first half was exciting. We ended the first quarter with the score at 6-3, or 7-3. 7-3. Punchers were leading. Came down here. Punchers got down right at the goal line late in the second quarter. Late meaning 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Managed to just push the way through, get the quarterback pushed across, and score. And I'll be dadgum, the Junction Eagles came back down here, had a terrific pass down the sideline, got in position, and kicked a field goal.
In 15 seconds. In 15 seconds.
Yep. Well, the Punchers get the ball to start the second half.
That was Nobles catching and returning it for minimal yardage, but we're going to get it out there about the 35.
Yep. So the Punchers will take over with the ball on their own 35, 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
For the Punchers, be 1st and 10, start the second quarter, second half. The Punchers leading 14-6.
Smith's going to be deep in the shotgun formation. Solario behind him. Got Osborne out there as a wing. First play of the second half, handoff up the middle to Sutton Solario, and he's going to get 2 or 3 yards. Well, he might have got a little bit more than that.
Solario going up the center and stopped at, they're going to get, I'd say 2 yards. That's at least 2 yards. And the ball is on the 38-yard line.
Solario was a leading rusher in the first half against both teams, so I'm going to give him the ball. He likes to run it.
Likes to run it.
Next play is Solario coming out left. He had nowhere to go.
And he is going to be wrapped up.
Boy, look at that.
And
he spun around and still, instead of losing 6 or 7, he loses about 3.
About 3. Had 3 on him out there. Boy, they really were in there. So the Punchers have the ball. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey, was Brady over at Ballinger tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, that's going to be that's good. 14-0 at
14-0
halftime.
in the start of the third quarter. Brady was leading Ballinger. And see how that turns out.
Bulldogs got a good football team this year.
Yeah.
Carlton rolls out right, swings it about 20 yards. He caught it.
Oh, my gosh, he got it.
That was a catch right at the first down marker.
Reception over there on the far side.
It's either going to be right there or about a yard short. It's going to be 4th and...
That was Trevor Leffler?
Yeah, Leffler caught the pass.
Caught the pass for the Punchers. Punchers moved the ball down, so it's 4th and 2. It's a long one.
Long one.
And
Smith underneath the center, solid formation. Solario in the backfield. He's going to hand it to Sutton.
And
he gets to run the
he's got it.
He's gone. He's gone.
Sutton is gone.
Yeah,
Look at
gone.
that.
61-yard touchdown run right there for Sutton. Solario. You're not going to catch him when he gets outside.
Holy cow. Look at that.
He busted through the middle, hit a couple of guys, busted outside. He was gone.
He was gone on the 4th down play, too.
Now, Lynn, coming into the game,
here we go.
Coming into the game, he was averaging 10.8 yards a carry.
Look at this.
And that's just going to increase his total right there.
Yeah, look at that. Sutton in for the Solario in for the touchdown. Just terrific.
Kobe back to kick. King gets it down. Good kick through the middle of the upright.
There we go. Punchers take the lead, 21-6 over the Junction Eagles right here at the start the third quarter off. Boy, howdy, you feel for the Eagles because they went into halftime. They had a little lift for getting that field goal just before the end of the quarter.
2 plays.
Come right out here, and in the first series of downs for the Punchers, they're down 4th down and 2. And they run a 61-yard running play, pass play.
You know, that's going to put Sutton, that's going to put him about 110 yards rushing on 12 carries. So
yeah, it is something.
Well, I caught a shirt.
There you go.
What a reflex.
Oh, yeah. Jimmie caught a T-shirt tossed into the crowd by one of the cheerleaders.
And I thought it was a grasshopper flying by me for a second. I was going to slap it.
Yeah.
Made a good one-hand catch right there.
Got yourself a T-shirt. Punchers are going to kick it off after the touchdown, leading 21-6.
Fisher Bradley Pooch kicks it.
Another one on the ground. Gopher getter comes up there. Junction gets it. Takes the ball, going to move it down to about the 30-yard line.
He is smothered by about 7 punchers right there, or maybe 5.
The longer he stood up, the more punchers there were.
I'm going to just say leading the way was number 44. That's Jaden Smith, and then number 5, Case Weber, finished him off.
So the Eagles take over here, their first possession of the second half. We've got 9 minutes and 49 seconds still to go in the third quarter. Punchers have taken a 21-6 lead here in the third. They went into halftime leading 14-6, and now they're here at 21-6. Junction with the play behind the Doyle in quarterback. Comes back, hands off to the runner, comes up, hits the line of scrimmage.
Boy, he was hit hard,
right there. Had nowhere to go.
You know
so
what?
The Punchers really stopped him on that defensive move.
Junior Gomez coming in there, about 270 pounds. stuck him at the line. He didn't get anywhere.
But they do give him about 2 yards, 3 yards for moving on down. So, 3 yards. So 2nd and 7 for Junction with the ball in their own territory at their own 33-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, throws hard, long downfield pass, and there wasn't going to be a call for, I think, pass interference down there by Mason. The Junction player was...
That was the sophomore Kingston Garza trying to guard him,
and so the long downfield pass, 2 defenders from Mason on the intended receiver from Junction, and I think that Mason is going to be called for
pass interference. Now, see, that's where Hunter Bradley would normally play.
Yeah.
And he's injured on the sideline. So sophomore Garza took over for him and just jumped a little too soon.
A little too soon. So the ball is marked at the
47-yard line.
So the Junction 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for them. Snap goes back. Quarterback rolls right. Here's goes a long downfield, another long downfield pass, and once again, 3 receivers, defenders down there for the Punchers.
Caleb Cumming and Cannon Jacoby had him pretty well covered right there.
Yeah, they did. And so had him covered. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Punchers.
Eagles.
Punchers leading 21-6 in the third quarter.
8:55 to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
Eagles come to the line. Quarterback's in the shotgun position, takes the ball, hands it off to one first runner. He's going to pick up a few yards, but not much.
Not a
and that was
there was Evans, Regan Evans, and Clancy Osborne, outside linebacker on the stop. So he did pick up about 3, didn't he? Going to bring up, 3rd and 7?
Yep, 3rd and 7 for the Eagles.
Fore checking in, 33 out, Fore checking in.
The 3rd and 7. 2 receivers split out wide to the right. There's one way out to the left. Quarterback takes the ball, drops back to pass, gets a little screen pass out to the right side. The runner gets past him, gets past the first defender, 2nd defender. He's still on his feet and gets all the way down to the 18-yard line before he is brought down. That was just a really remarkable play. I thought he was caught back up here around the 35.
That was Cardwell, wasn't it?
What was the number?
Aiden Cardwell, number 11.
Yeah, that Cardwell. And he's one of the really strong runners for Junction. And he showed it there, and you can see it here. Here's the first pass out. Gets past the first one, the second one. Here's Moore coming up and trying to catch him. He gets past those defenders, 2 more, and finally gets dragged down at the 18-yard line. Dragged down, pardon me.
Jacoby's guarding Cardwell out there. Handoff up the middle. Oh!
And that was Honing going up the middle. He didn't get very much on that one.
No, Matthew King come flying in from his linebacker spot, along with number 6, Fisher Bradley, and they put the wallop on him there.
Yes, they did. So they'll get 2nd down and 10.
Is wallop still a word?
Yeah, it's still a word.
Okay. He got
yes,
walloped, didn't
Yes,
he?
Jimmy, it's still a word.
My.
All right. Eagles come to the line.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Motion. 27.
Ball goes off.
Boy, he got hit by Regan Evans right there.
Handoff goes to left side. Tries to go through the line. Can't. They get pushed all the way back. And are they going to... Well, they say he picked up a yard.
Regan Evans met him at the line, and then the Solario come in and finish that one off.
It's going to be 3rd and 8.
You know, this is...
Short 8, long 9.
This set of linebackers that we have with Sutton and Clancy Osborne and Matthew King.
Yeah.
is as good a set of high school linebackers you're going to find in football.
The Eagles, again, come to the line.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Quarterback gets the snap, rolls right, looks to pass, holds on to it, just runs, and it gets driven out of bounds at, right about the line of scrimmage. I don't think he got anything out of it.
I don't think he picked up anything. Clancy Osborne running down.
So.
You know, here's something that's, I'm just going to say, the Cardwell boy last year at the state track meet did real well. He's 6'1", 190. And Clancy Osborne's about the same, 6'2", 205. They can run for as big as they are.
Well, the score now is Lomita 42, Rochelle 16 in the 3rd quarter of that ball game for the Rochelle Hornets. Eagles come to the line.
4th and 9.
4th and 9, going for it. They're at their own 17, 16-yard line. Quarterback takes the ball. There's a reverse. Oh my gosh. They're handing it off to the back. The back goes out to the right. The toss turns, throws it back to the left side to the quarterback.
Fisher Bradley pinned the tail on the donkey right there.
And he got nailed back behind the line of scrimmage. No gain on
He got the tail pinned on the donkey right there.
For it. Brady Bulldogs have defeated the previously undefeated Ballinger Bearcats. Now the Ballinger Bearcats go to 3-1. The Bulldogs go to 3-1 as well. Big night for the Brady Bulldogs tonight to defeat the Ballinger Bearcats. Big rivalry, big game to go.
Punchers take over after getting the ball back off 4th down. Smith in the shotgun, rolls left. Little flea flicker pitch to King coming around the right side, and he dove over the cornerback. Probably picked up 5 or 6 yards there.
Nice play by the Punchers. Here's the replay. Take a look at it as the Punchers rival run their first play after getting the ball back.
There's a little counter or something. Watch.
Yeah, comes out.
There goes King. See running around.
Throws. Just comes right back across around the right-hand side. It's a nice play. Punchers with the ball.
Handoff up the middle to Solario. He's still on his feet. Oh, he almost got away again.
Oh, my. Brings the ball out to about the 32-yard line. That's going to be 1st down for the Punchers.
Boy, he's hard to bring down. You know what? Him and that Cardwell kid, both of them are tough runners. Shotgun formation, no huddle offense. They're going quick hurry. Snap goes to Smith. He rolls back, fires it downfield. He's got a runner open.
Oh.
Boy, now they didn't call anything, but the Junction defensive back hit him about 10 yards early.
Yeah.
Ball was in the air.
Ball was in the air. The Junction defender fell down just before the ball got to him, but almost it tended to perhaps trip him a little bit, but nonetheless.
It's going to be 2nd down.
2nd down for the Punchers. They need to get to about the 42-yard line for the 1st.
They're leading the ball game 21-6 here. Deep snap. Smith hands it off to Solario up the middle. He was stopped at the line. He might have picked up a yard.
Yeah. Mason Punchers leading the Junction Eagles 21-6.
You know, for years, Junction was in the district, and now they're in a different district.
Yeah, for years they were in the same district with Mason. Junction, Sonora, all those teams.
So I saw in the San Angelo paper today that they have high hopes of winning that district, you know.
Oh, their district?
Yeah.
I'm sure they do.
Comes Osborne in motion. Quick snap. Smith rolls out, swings it out to the left. Nobody there. He
overthrew the intended receiver.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
And so that's going to be 4th and 10 too. So
here comes the punting crew.
Yeah, 21-6. The Punchers lead. We have 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And the Punchers picked up that extra touchdown in the early third quarter.
Let's see, we got Grant Nobles back in punt formation.
There's the punt.
Nobles gets off a good punt. And it just bounces and rolls, see?
Yeah.
All the way down the 25-yard line.
Rolls out of bounds down there. So the Eagles will take over down around their own 25-yard line here with 3:44 to go in the third quarter. The Punchers leading at 21-6 in this ball game.
So they said it went out of bounds at the 31. So 3:44 to go.
We're
here.
Take an opportunity to have a little break here with the folks from Hext Store.
Hext Trading Post and Cafe. Best cheeseburger in West Texas.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Junction with the ball. Tries running around the left side.
That was Cardwell. Solario hit him first, and then number 54, that's Caden Kimbrid, finished him off, but he picked up 3 or 4 yards.
(21-6) the score.
So what
late third quarter.
What did the paper call the trio from
the
Junction?
San Angelo paper? They had some term for them, and it was three-headed monster.
Yeah, the three-headed monster.
3 players, three-headed monster for Junction. Junction with the ball. Quarterback Doyle drops back, throws out on the flat in the middle, in and out of the arms of the intended receiver, Caden Roberts. So,
Caleb Koenig was in the coverage there.
3rd down and 8 for the 7 rather for the punt for the Eagles. Punchers waiting on defense. Eagles break the huddle, come up to the line. Quarterback stands back in the shotgun position back there.
Roll out right. He's going to run it the whole way. He didn't get it either.
No, he didn't. He, I think the ball went out of bounds about a yard short of the first down.
Punchers have been holding back that three-headed monster for 3 quarters so far.
Yes, they have. No, they marked the ball. Well, I thought he got closer to the yard marker than that, but they're going to mark it 4th down and what would appear to be
3.
4th and 3 for Junction.
You know, John and I was talking about their running backs on the way over here, and I said, well, they're going to face a little bit different line. They got a tight formation, handoff. He rolled out, kept it. He's going to have to throw it out of bounds.
And throws it away again. So the Punchers' defense, big on D and fence, come up and shut them out and get the turnover on the play.
They didn't buy the run there. They stacked it, and the linebackers was in there, and he didn't have nowhere to go.
Yep. So the Punchers take over on downs at the Eagles 30 what?
37? Yeah, 38. 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
Punchers, 38 yards to pay dirt right here.
Well, another one, yeah.
Yep.
Leading the ball game 21-6.
Smith, shotgun formation, trips to the right. Definitely a drop back pass. Has to scramble a little bit.
And
boy, he's running around. Throws it up for grabs and throws it away.
Throws it away. Throws it away. Caught by one of the coaches on the sideline.
That was a smart play, though. Get rid of it before you lose about 15 yards.
He'd already lost 20 yards back there if he'd gotten tackled back in the backfield. So that brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Punchers. As we said, we're late in the third quarter, a minute 52 to go. And minute 52, and the Punchers leading 21-6. here.
They've been pretty successful running it. He's in the shotgun formation. Looks like King or Osborne in the backfield. It's King. He's going to hand it off. No, he keeps it. Goes around the left sideline and picks up about 3 or 4 yards.
And got another score from the area. That is the Menard Yellow Jackets are leading the Bront team by a score of 33-18 in the fourth quarter. And the Menard Yellow Jackets having a pretty good year so far.
So, Puncher's looking at a 3rd and 7 on the 35-yard line.
On the Junction 35-yard line.
Yep, Smith takes a snap, drops back. Boy, he's got one wide open.
Oh,
if he
my
can get
gosh.
it to him.
Got
That's
it,
a touchdown
too.
right there.
Touchdown, Punchers. Down there, catching that was
Mitchell Underwood.
All right, Underwood back there with the big catch, big play.
36-yard touchdown play.
36-yard touchdown play, as you said, goes right in the hands of the intended receiver. He was there. Here's the replay, courtesy of Commercial Bank. The Commercial Bank.
And if you look, he's back there at the 43, so he threw that about 40 yards.
Oh, boy, howdy. Right there, no question about it. He was open, had that ready for the touchdown. The Punchers take it to 27-6. Look to add another one here with the extra point.
So, Jacoby's in to kick it. King's in there to hold it. Line's in there to block. We'll see. Good snap, good place, good kick, and there's another extra point. 28-6 with a minute 37 to go in the third quarter.
28-6, the Mason Punchers to go in the third quarter. We'll keep it right here for the moment. Minute 37 to go in the third quarter. We still got the whole fourth one to play as well. So, Punchers lead 28-6. Another big play for the Punchers. All right, the Punchers are going to kick it off, getting ready for the kickoff after the touchdown for the Punchers. Glad to have you with us tonight here on KNEL 95.3 FM and online at KNELradio.com and KNELradio.com with live video streaming of Mason Punchers football. That's what we're all about here tonight. Glad to have you with us. Or if you're watching on YouTube, we're glad to have you with us too. Watching on YouTube at KNEL Sports Live.
How about that?
How about that?
Here comes the kick.
Who'd have thunk it? That's right. Here's the kick. The kick is taken back at the 25-yard line, comes to the right side, gets a little clearance, and makes some headway, gets down to the 36-yard line.
And they did throw a flag on the play. There was a block in the back. So that's going to scoot it back.
By Junction?
Yeah, Junction.
So the Junction Eagles are going to take over. They had a pretty good run back there on the kickoff return for the Eagles.
Hey, I want to compliment you again for doing this. And, and I'm having, this is a good time, and you're doing such a great job. I think you ought to just stay with it.
Yeah. The Eagles with the ball. They're going to take the ball at the 36-yard line, and that's where they'll get started with it, at the 36.
Handoff.
Straight up the middle into the handoff, get some yardage out of it. Going to move the ball out to close to the 30-yard line. And so
Matthew King made the stop, but boy, that kid's big and strong. I think Matthew probably took the worst end of that collision. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 for the Eagles. Quarterback Doyle back, takes the ball, hands off, runner with the ball goes into the line of scrimmage immediately.
King got him again.
Knocked down by King again.
Matthew King hit him in the ankles right there.
So counting it down to the end of the third quarter, 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Punchers leading it now 28-6.
Trips.
28-6.
All right.
Outside Regan.
Doyle with the ball.
Quick pass over the middle.
Good. Gets the reception, gets the first down.
Nobles makes the tackle.
Moves the ball out to the 40-yard line, and that was,
Nobles and Kingston Garza was in on the tackle, but that was good enough to move the chains.
So they've got it. The first down. Ball is at the 40-yard line. Eagles with the ball, takes the ball, hands off to 27. Koenig. He doesn't get very far with it on that one. Gets wrapped up right at the
Regan Evans again right there along with number
41-yard line.
50. Regan Evans and then Chance Reed, but Regan's limping off the field. But it looks like a cramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's catching a cramp.
Yeah. The
what is it? Timeout on the field?
It's end of the quarter. End of the quarter.
There you go.
So end of the third quarter. 3 quarters down. The Mason Punchers lead the Junction Eagles 28-6. We'll be back with more Mason Punchers football in 60 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by Willow Creek Cafe, home cooking at its best. Laneburg Realty, choice of the Hill Country. Yonker Brothers Meat Market, born and raised in Mason, Texas. Mason Bank, second century of service.
We're back. The Punchers and the
Eagles from Junction.
Eagles from Junction, second down with the ball. Quarterback drops back, throw long, downfield pass, way overthrown. And the intended receiver down there was number 12, Brock Bierschwal, a junior wide receiver for the Eagles.
You know, Grant Nobles got turned around right there, and if that pass would have been accurate, that would have been a touchdown.
That would have been a touchdown, but it wasn't. It was too long or too short, whichever way you want to put it. The runner was short of the intended spot. So that brings up third down and 8.
Punchers need to make a stand right here.
Punchers lead 28-6. There we go. Another long downfield pass, same place, same pass.
Same receiver, same
receiver.
coverage.
And same result, too long. The quarterback can throw the ball. There's no question about it. It's just that time, the last 2 plays was too long, or the receiver wasn't able to get underneath it the way they wanted. So that brings up 4th down and 8 for the Eagles. So here, as we start off the 4th quarter of play at the Punchers, as you said, leading the ball game over the Junction Eagles 28-6. It was 14-6 at halftime. Kick down the field. The Punchers get the ball
receive
at the 20-yard line. Garza takes the ball, going to bring it up the field, still on his feet at the 40-yard line.
Good return right there.
Good return by the Punchers.
Sophomore Kingston Garza.
But give you another look at it here, courtesy of the Commercial Bank. There's the kick, goes down, catches the ball, picks it up, goes, starts out, cuts right, gets past a couple of defenders, and finally gets brought down. Nice play for the Punchers.
All right, we got Smith deep in the shotgun. No backs in the backfield. We got trips to the right, wing back over on the left side. Straight run up the middle. There he goes.
Through. He got through it.
Smith got about 9.5 yards on the carry.
He came close to getting the first down.
Boy, he just took it and run right up the middle.
Right up the middle. And so it's going to be second down. Oh, no, they say he got the first down.
Boy.
So it's first down and 10 for the Punchers from the 50.
You know, when you spread them 3 receivers out and then stick a wing back, you spread that defense out in the middle, and that's a good play to run right there. It's the quarterback up the middle. Shotgun formation again. Sutton Solario takes the handoff, goes on the left side. He got free. He got one man to beat. He went by him on the 10-yard line. He went by him on the 10-yard line with an angle at him.
Sutton Solario, another 50-yard run for a touchdown for the Punchers. The Punchers moving on up and make it a 34-6 ball game.
That gives Solario 175 yards on 16 carries tonight.
Just amazing.
175 yards.
Look at that. Go right in there on the replay, courtesy of the Commercial Bank.
Jacoby out to kick the extra point. King to hold. 175 yards tonight. 178 against the Brady Bulldogs.
Here it is. There's the kick. It's up, and it is a 35-6 ball game. Punchers lead the Junction Eagles by 35-6, and it's 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter of the ball game. So we still got lots of time left in the ball game for the Punchers.
Well, I had a acquaintance that texted me before the game and said, predict the score. Well, I said 35-14.
You were maybe pretty close.
You know, it's what my wife and I and you even talked about is this Junction team is real good, but they run into a serious defense out there.
Yes, they have. So the Punchers lead 35-6, 10:50 to go in the ball game. Punchers looking for win number 3 tonight. If they can hang on here and defeat the Eagles, give them a 3-1 season so far, and put them in line to go against Cristobal next to the Friday night.
Bradley kicks it deep,
and it's taken by Junction. They takes it, goes out of bounds with it down at the 5-yard line. Not the best place in the world to be.
They're going to call the penalty for it going out of bounds, so they'll take over, I think, on the 20.
Yeah.
No, they get it at the 30. They get it at the 30, or they can make them re-kick. They're going to have to re-kick it. So they want to field it, I guess.
I guess so.
You know, we're starting to see a few. There comes a Buell boy. He's a sophomore. Slade Buell, number 34. So we're starting to see Coach McLeod and his defensive coach putting in some younger guys, getting them a little playing time. What a pass to Mitchell Underwood a while ago, too.
Howdy.
I mean, the play was Sutton, but Mitchell made a great catch down there. 40-yard pass from Smith.
So the Punchers are going to kick the ball again. They're going to this time they'll kick the ball from the 35-yard line. The Eagles are back. Two backs back there. Here's the kick. It's going to be fairly short.
And it went out of bounds.
And go out of bounds at the 32-yard line. So what are you going to do? I'd take that one, yeah. That's better than being down there on the 5-yard line.
Yeah,
get 5 and get maybe some extra yards.
I'd be willing to bet they'll take it.
Yeah, me too. Punchers lead 35-6.
Hey, I was just thinking, I want to thank 9 Bar Land and Cattle Company for being with us this year. They've been with you for a long time.
Been with us for a long time on radio and now here with the live video on for the Punchers. Lots of number of our sponsors for live video are with us also on radio. Willow Creek Cafe, good folks like that. Mason Bank, Willow Creek Cafe, 9 Bar Land and Cattle Company, the Commercial Bank, and.
Hey, and you got some new ones this year, too, with the Solana and the Ford
Destination Ford, all with us on the radio. Okay. Well, no, we're going to kick it again.
Wow.
Boy, hard to believe that. Okay, pick it up and run with it. At the 30, and he's still up on his feet at the 50.
He's not up on his feet anymore.
But they got it out to the 50, and so, that is a far better than down there on the 5.
Osborne laid one on him right there.
So Eagles will take over on the 50-yard line with 10:43 to go in the ball game, trailing the Punchers by a score of 35-6. They need lots of points, and they need them in a hurry. And it's going to be very hard to get them because...
One Thanksgiving game, I seen Clint Longley, the Mad Bomber, come from behind and score 28 in the fourth quarter.
I know.
And then Monday he punched Roger Staubach and ended his career.
That's it. Eagles with the ball. There's a break around the corner. He's got the ball. He's going for it. And that was Caden Roberts.
Good run.
With a big run from the 50-yard line down to almost the 30-yard line. So Eagles have the right idea of what they need to do.
Well, Kingston Garza made the stop, but he had to cut back there, and he was in his way. But, yeah, good running play right there.
20-yard run for that one for the Eagles to move the ball down to the Mason 30.
Here we go. Like I said, we got some younger
back,
guys
takes
in
the
there.
Ball, hands it off to Caldwell. Caldwell takes it, cuts back across the line, runs left, moves the ball down to the 25-yard line, so he's going to pick up 5.
That was Koning on the tackle, along with some help from Sutton Solario. They're lining up and moving it right now. No huddle.
No huddle. They're going for it. Here's the pitch. Back.
Another handoff.
Up the middle. Runner gets 2 or 3 yards. And
host of punchers there. Matthew King, number 10, Smith. What we got down there on the bottom of the pile?
And the punchers move.
Cannon
Eagles
Jacoby
move the ball to the what would appear to be around the 23-yard line.
Bring up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. And 3 yards in a cloud of dust kind of plays. Here's the ball. This one.
Quick pass. Nothing there.
I think he's caught the ball out there.
Yeah, he's going to
so
lose.
It's going to be considered a completion. It's a loss of yardage.
Yeah, loss of 2. It's going to bring up 4th and 5.
4th and 5.
That would have been one that you probably shouldn't have caught.
Yeah, because then it would have been back where they were at. So we have, again, 35-6 is the score. Punchers leading in this ball game. Eagles come back out onto the field. They are going to go for it. Here it comes back. The quarterback has the ball. Running around the left side. He's going to be down. They're not going to make it. Going to turn the ball over to the punchers on the 35-yard line.
Both linebackers.
25-yard line.
Matthew King and Clancy Osborne got him right there.
And so basically 25 going to be marked at about the 25-yard line. 24, 25-yard line. The punchers will take over on downs and take the ball down the field.
Hey, hats off to Emerson Cordova in Houston, Texas, watching us on YouTube tonight.
Okay.
Smith. hands off straight up the middle to King, it looked like, and he's going to be bottled up right there at the line of scrimmage.
Well, let's use this opportunity to once again thank one of our great sponsors for our games, the Hook and Bee Taxidermy.
Hook and Bee Taxidermy and Processing, specializing in South Texas whitetail.
All right, we are back here on KNEL, 95.3 FM on the radio, not 1490, but here on KNELradio.com with our live coverage, live video of the Mason Punchers going against the Junction Eagles. Punchers leading the Eagles 35-6 in this ball game. Fourth quarter, 7 minutes to go in the game. Punchers get the ball back.
Smith and shotgun hands it off to King. He comes around the right side, nowhere to go.
And he is nailed, and he's going to probably lose yardage on that one.
I think he lost about 5 or 6 yards there.
Yeah. So they lost some yardage, so it's going to make it third down, and probably 12, 13. They're going to call it 14.
But see, they got let's see, Loeffler in there, and then they got 2 linemen in there that's young, and then number 75, John Preston Farris is playing. So they got some younger guys out there right now trying to move the ball on this, and they're playing some good defense against them. Smith all alone taking a deep snap in the shotgun. Solario back there with him. He's going to hand it off to Sutton up the middle. There he goes. Oh, whoa. My goodness.
Boy,
he was hit right there.
That was a good tackle on the part of the Junction player there. He was building his head of steam heading south.
Look how he's walking, the defensive linebacker that hit him. He might have took the worst end of that deal.
It could be. So that brings up fourth down and 8 for the Punchers. And they're going to...
Nobles is back there to punt.
They're going to punt. There's the ball. There's the punt. Oh, it's a good punt. It's going to go way downfield.
And it bounced backwards.
Yep. Takes an
Eagle bounce.
Eagles bounce. We're going to take another opportunity right here to thank our sponsors for our broadcast here on KNEL for the Mason Punchers football. Well, the Eagles take over with the ball, get the ball back after the fourth down punt by the Punchers, take the ball and move it down. They get a first down on their first play after that punt. Move the ball down to the Punchers' 47-yard line, and we'll be there. Got all 3 wide receivers out right. Quarterback takes the ball, backs up, looks to pass, passes straight down the middle and over the head of the intended receiver, Kason Roberts, a sophomore for the Eagles.
We had Osborne and Sutton Solario there in the middle, linebackers that nobody had to make a play on it. He overthrew him.
Yeah. So the Punchers have the ball. The Eagles have the ball. The Punchers have the score, 35-6, in the 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Takes the quarterback, got the ball. He's going to run right, try to go around the corner, tries to make the turn, can't make the corner, and is driven out of bounds on the far side by the Punchers. The quarterback, Doyle, trying to go stringing out down the line, behind the line of scrimmage, but is finally driven out of bounds. I think he's going to lose yardage on that one.
Garza run him down from behind. That was interesting. But he did have a little angle on him. What'd they gain? 5 yards? 4 yards? 3rd and 6?
Yeah, they're going to mark it 3rd and 6, yeah. Eagles with the ball. Pass, left side.
Oh, what a play
down
by Sutton Solario.
That was intended over there for Caden Roberts, but it was knocked down just before that. So it was pretty good. Had the makings of a good pass.
Yes. Look at this old cowboy out here. How about that?
Yeah, that's a puncher.
That is a puncher mascot right there.
Yeah.
Fourth and 6. They're going for it.
Very good. Quarterback with the pass, right side.
Oh, and he dropped it.
In and out of his hands, and so the punchers are going to take over on downs again from the Eagles this evening. And with 5 minutes to go in the game, our score is Mason Punchers 35, the Eagles 6. On the turnover, we will be back in 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by Noble's Foam Improvement, full-service spray foam installation. Cattleman's Restaurant, Brady, Texas Barbecue. Fredonia Peanut Company and Hill Country Grains. Segura Construction for all your construction needs. Cortez Welding and Fencing with over 3 decades of experience.
Going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the punchers.
So the punchers have the ball, 2nd and 8, leading 35-6 with 4:40 left in the ball game. Punchers looking to pick up their 3rd win in a row after losing the Wall, winning over Brady, Coleman, and now leading Junction here in this game. Looking forward to Christoval next Friday night in Christoval.
All right. Smith all by himself taking the snap. Got Solari over on the left side of him. Shotgun. Smith going to get some yardage out of it. It looked like it was actually intended for Solario to catch that snap.
It looked that way.
And it was
couldn't
high.
tell for sure. But Smith took the ball, but got a couple of yards out of it after all. Moved it down. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for the punchers. They need to move the ball down to just short of the
48-yard line.
Yeah, just short of the 50, around the 48. And so we'll go for it.
Smith, shotgun formation. Solario in the backfield with him. Got doubles over here on the right side. Delayed snaps. Sutton's going to get the first down, and he might get some more.
He does get
more. What a good run. That's going to put him around 190 yards now.
He gets the first down and 10 more and moves the ball down to the 41-yard line from the 49-yard line. And so that was a nice run by him. Hey, I want to remind you, tune in this evening on 95.3 KNEL FM for the West Texas Friday Night Football Scoreboard Show. Covering all scores from all across West Texas. Scores like the Mason Punchers leading the Junction Eagles here 35-6 in the 4th quarter. Brady Bulldogs defeating the Ballinger Bearcats tonight and that game. So all those kinds of scores from all over West Texas there at holy cow, look at that.
Sophomore Slade Buell right there, up the middle for about 25 yards.
Slade Buell with just a really nice run straight up the middle of the field, and it was good.
He fumbled the ball.
Oh, he did?
Fumbled, and Junction gets it.
Oh, my gosh.
Boy, what a good run.
Didn't see that.
I didn't either, but great run.
It was a good run. Give him credit for it.
But see, we got a bunch of sophomores and juniors in there right now that generally don't start. Even the linebacker core, we don't have any starters out there at all, I don't think.
So Junction has the ball, and the ball is at about the 15-yard line. The runner is run. He's gone and knocked down on the far side.
Cannon Jacoby,
and the runner was number 11, Adrian Caldwell, and he just he's one of their big horses, and he had a nice run. Got the first down, moved the ball down to the Junction 42-yard line. Here's a quick pass on the right-hand side. Gets the reception. Runner takes the ball, runs down, gets past the 50-yard line, past the 45-yard line, gets the first down out of that. And so Junction picks up another quick first down here late in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes to go in the ball game.
We got Osborne, Solario, and King, our three linebackers on the sideline here. And
Here's
they're getting some
one.
yardage on our second unit.
Quick handoff to Adrian Caldwell again. He takes the ball, runs around the right side, and gets the some yardage out there. Moves the ball down to the 40, and it will be second down and 8 for the Eagles. Second and 7, I guess. Here we go.
1:44 to go in the ball game.
We're good. Snap goes on the ground. Gets the pass out to the right side, but not going to get any additional yards out of it. But don't think they got the first down on that pass out to the right side.
Yeah, they're moving them.
Are they?
That was
Well,
Cannon
they did.
Jacoby again on the stop out there, and they did get the first down.
Yes, they did, didn't they?
So with 1:36, if Junction wants to score and go for a 2-point conversion, I'd be pretty close at that 35-14.
You would.
That would be crazy.
Junction with the ball, handoff. Runner takes the ball, goes around the left side.
Cardwell
carries the mass of humanity with him. Down. Looks like he's going to get the first down. And, yep, they're going to move it. Get first down, move the ball. And the no huddle for the Eagles. 1:15 in the ball game. The
Cardwell with it again.
And he takes it, runs with it, goes hard into the line, and he's going to have a nice pickup.
Buell was the last one that hit him, and they knocked the ball out, but they called him down already.
Okay.
We got 55 seconds to go here in the ball game.
Another handoff to
He's gonna get in
Cardwell,
there.
and
He's
he
gonna
gets
get in.
He is close to it. Did he get in?
Boy,
Touchdown.
He took a
got it.
terrible hit right there at the end of that run.
But Caldwell goes in for the touchdown. He was single-handed, ran almost all the players in this series. But he goes in for the touchdown, and that makes it a 35-12 ball game here with 48 seconds to go. It reminds you of the first half when we went in and
they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. They're there.
Yeah, they are.
I wouldn't give it to Cardwell. I don't think he can run it right now. He got the breath or something knocked out of him just a second ago.
Here we go. 2-point conversion. Pass goes left side. Oh. So the didn't get the 2 points. That makes it a 35-12 ball game. With 42 seconds to go, the Punchers will get the ball back at this point. And with 35-12 and 42 seconds left to go in the game. It's been a heck of a ball game tonight.
You know, playing the caliber of the team that we're playing.
Here's the replay on that.
This might have, I think this might be
it's just tipped it away.
Mason's best effort that they put out this year.
It was good. Did a good job. Get the nice win, 35-12 over the Junction Eagles here tonight in Mason and in Junction. Punchers will be on the road again next Friday night in Christoval and be against the Christoval Cougars. Is that right? Yep. Cougars? Yep. Christoval Cougars next Friday night. And we'll be there to bring it to you live right here on KNEL. KNELradio.com and on 95.3 KNEL FM as well.
3 of 8.
See if they think they'll try an onside kick.
3 of 8.
Yes. And just a little short one. It gets up there. It's Puncher's player falls on top of it. And I didn't see the number. Oh, that is Jonah Resendez makes the recovery on that ball.
So our statistician that we have up here, Dave Underwood, Sutton has 15 carries for 198 yards.
198 yards.
And Smith has 13 carries for 70 yards.
Punchers with the ball. We have 42 seconds to go. Takes the ball and just kneels down to stop the clock. Or not stop.
They're not going to have to run another play.
And so the players are all gathering around. So that's going to be it. The Mason Punchers are going to defeat the Junction Eagles. Final score 35-12 tonight in Junction. And a game that really has been an interesting, a really good game, a lot of fun to watch for the entire game. Mason Punchers football here on KNEL. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you the Commercial Bank post-game show right here on KNEL. Back in 2 minutes.
Foam Improvement, specializing in spray foam insulation, offering both the open and closed cell products. Owners Kate and Kaylee Nobles, along with their 5 proud punchers and cowgirls, pledge to provide you with quality service in a timely manner. Their team is experienced in spraying residential properties, farm and ranch structures, and new construction. Foam Improvement is located here in Mason, so give us a call at 325-805-3005. And as always, go Punchers and Cowgirls.
Why should you choose a local independent bank to trust with your business? Community bankers get to know you. We are a small business too, so we are nimble and responsive to you beyond just the numbers. We understand your personal needs and your unique circumstances. The Commercial Bank in Mason is that kind of bank, and we want to get to know you. It's relationship banking at its best. Stop by and meet us or give us a call and we'll come see you. The Commercial Bank, a better way to bank.
We love our punchers here at Willow Creek.
We even have our puncher menu items like our puncher taco, boy ground, and the puncher burger and puncher pies.
And if you're looking for some good home cooking, come to Willow Creek before and after the games. And don't forget...
I know you're about to mention the tree that you decorated.
That was my line, Chase.
I knew you were going to talk about your decorations.
Well, I do still own the place.
There she goes again. ONG.
Willow Creek and the Mason Punchers. It's a tradition.
For over 40 years, Fredonia Peanut Company and Hill Country Grains has been supporting the farm and ranching community, built on principles of hard work, superior products, and great customer service. Our customers are the most important part of our business, and we want to thank you for supporting us all these years, and we hope that the best in the business will continue to work for you.
All right, we are back here tonight. The Mason Punchers win tonight, defeat the Junction Eagles 35-12. The teams on the field of playing the team fight songs, the Punchers on the left, of course the Eagles over on the right-hand side, and the opportunity to have a good night. So the Eagles now face their home fans after the Punchers had a chance to face their fans and get a nice little recognition out of it. So it was the Mason Punchers defeating the Junction Eagles 35-12.
Yep, and
so, great.
Give you a couple of stats. You want to hear some stats for the end of the game?
Here's some stats.
So Solario for the Punchers had he had 15 carries for 198 yards. He's going to be my selection again because he's had a 178-yard game, 145-yard game, 198-yard game for offensive again. Smith had 13 carries for 70 yards and was 3 of 8 for 49 yards passing. Cardwell for Junction, 22 carries, 148 yards. They worked him.
What?
And then the quarterback, what was the quarterback's name?
Quarterback's name was
Doyle.
Jason
Doyle, 12 carries, 70 yards. And had 11 passes that was recepted for 104 yards. So good ball game. Mason coming out on top again, dominating in the in the rushing game.
They came out, and at the end of the first quarter, it was a 7-3. 7-3, and then in the end of the second quarter, right there with about 15, 20 seconds, 40 seconds left to go, Punchers score a touchdown and turn right around, and the Junction Eagles put up a field goal, so we had the score of, what was it?
Yeah, it was 14-6, wasn't it, at halftime?
14-6, yeah, 14-6 at halftime. And now we finish it off at 35-12. The Punchers come back out, score early, first possession of the third quarter, put a touchdown up there, and just rolled after that, did a pretty good defensive job as well. So the Punchers with a good night here tonight against the Junction Eagles. Junction Eagles gave it a good try, just didn't have it for them tonight. So we look forward to Christoval. By the way, Christoval defeated Sterling City tonight, 29-0 as their next opponent. Some other scores from tonight across the area. The Brady Bulldogs defeating the Ballinger Bearcats 20-0.
That's a good game.
Final score there. Menard Yellow Jackets leading the Bront team 33-18 in the fourth quarter. The Eden Bulldogs defeating Midland TLCA 62-0.
Wow.
And the Lone Eagles pick up another win.
How about that?
And this is the second win this season over Olfen. They played Olfen early on because of a scheduling problem that came up. 36-0 tonight for the Lone Eagles.
That makes them like 3-1.
3-1. The Eagles are 3-1. And the Brady Bulldogs shut out the
Bearcats.
Ballinger Bearcats, the previously undefeated. Bearcats went into tonight's ball game 3-0. Some other scores from around the area. The Lomita defeating Rochelle in the fourth quarter, 78-38. Eden over that. So looks pretty good for tonight. But the Punchers, once again, 35-12. Final score. The Mason Punchers winning over the Junction Eagles. Good game for the Punchers tonight. We want to thank all of you for being with us this evening. Thank our sponsors for helping us out this evening, and especially thank our sponsors, the Commercial Bank from Mason, for being our post-game sponsor and also our replay sponsor here in tonight's ball game. Title sponsor, Broncos Sioux Hat Company. Others include Cortez Welding and Fencing, Cattleman's Restaurant, JK Auto Repair, Seguro Construction, Laneburg Realty, Willow Creek Cafe, Mason Truck Accessories, Mason Foam Installation, Champion Ranch, 9 Bar Land and Cattle Company, Mason Feed Store, Yonkers Meat and Processing, Fredonia Peanut Company, and the Mason Bank, and also support from Earhart Automotive, Hext Trading Post, Hook and Bee Taxidermy, and First Baptist Church in Mason. Great folks to be with us. Appreciate everybody who's here with us on KNELradio.com and on 95.3 KNEL FM. Stay tuned on 95.3 for the West Texas Friday night football scoreboard show.
How about that?
How about that? Jimmie, it's been another great game.
Boy, it has been, and I've really enjoyed doing it with you. And I just want to tip my hat to all these people that put up so we could do this year.
It makes a big difference.
Yes,
we
sir.
appreciate it. That's it for us this evening from Junction, Texas, Junction, America, as some would say. We're glad to have you with us. Hope you'll be back with us next Friday night when we travel to Christoval, when the Punchers take on the Christoval Cougars.
Yeah.
And we'll be there with them to be there with you. Till then, I'm Lynn Farris.
I'm Jimmie Fore.
Have a great weekend.